Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you by Another Happy Studios. It's a brand new era with a brand new Doctor and a brand new adventure awaits.
Hello everyone, welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who Rewatch podcast in the world. My name is Lawrence. As always, I'm joined by Nathan, who's a lovely boy, and together we're going through a fantastic journey through time and space. Nathan, what's going on?
Shut up. I don't know why I said that. Not much is going on, Lawrence. I'm here. I'm ready to do a podcast. It's a brand new era. It's a brand new day. Era. We've not had a brand new era since April of last year, I think it was.
No, surely it's longer. Surely.
No, it's not. Yeah. It was when we started the Matt Smith era, April of last year.
That feels wrong to me. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100% sure, yeah.
I know you've meticulously done spreadsheets on this kind of thing, but I still feel the need to question it.
Because that's also when we launched a Discord. We launched a Discord at the same time.
Bizarre. Okay, cool.
It's not that difficult, man. I feel like you're fucking freaking out for no reason.
No, not freaking out. I think you just broke my perception of how long it's been, but that's
right.
fine. I can live with that. That is cool. I'm very excited.
Well, you have had a whole baby in that time.
That's true. Yeah, that is actually very true.
You have created and produced life.
You stalled there for a moment. What was the word you were gonna go with?
I don't know, something crook. You know?
Okay, maybe don't. Then.
Yeah.
Good choice. But I'll tell you what, I've been walking around this week with a bit of a spring in my step. I've been excited about getting into this.
Why?
Because I don't know. It's a fresh change. We often say Doctor Who survives on change, and I think this is fun, and I'm excited. And I was raring to watch this episode, so much so that I have watched it twice, which is something that people know that I don't usually do.
All right. I guess that's of note then.
That's news and cool.
Lawrence watched the episode twice. Fucking hell. I tell you what, throw up the banners, everyone. Jesus Christ. I watch it twice every week. No one's fucking singing songs about me, cunt.
What have you been up to?
What I've been up to, Lawrence, is shut up, all right?
Yeah. You've been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work, organising.
I've done a lot of organising. I've done a lot of admin. I've done a lot of spreadsheets and breadsheets and whatnot, and I've got everything figured out. Okay. Currently, yes, today kicks off the start of the Chibnall / Jodie Whittaker era, the 13 era of Still Got Legs and Doctor Who. And that's going to take us all the way to the 18th of May, 2026, when we will be discussing The Power of the Doctor, which is the finale of this era. And the week after that, that's when everything changes.
Very nice. I see what you did there.
Because we will then be switching gears and going into the spin-offs, starting with season 1, episode 1 of Torchwood. Everything changes. That's the thing. That's what I did there.
Yeah.
So, and the way this will work is we'll do season 1 of Torchwood, then we'll switch over and do season 1 of the Sarah Jane Adventures, and then we'll do season 2 of Torchwood, season 2 of the Sarah Jane Adventures, season 3 of Torchwood, season 4, and then we'll get to the end of Torchwood run, and then there'll be season 4 and 5 of Sarah Jane back to back. We'll do Class, then we'll come back and do the RTD2 era. So we'll do that. We'll do the RTD2 era. Now, at the moment, that takes us up to season 2, but who fucking knows?
We have no idea when that is going to
We have no idea if there'll be more or not by that point. And then after the RTD2 era, we will be then discussing the world between the land and the sea, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when we go into Classic Who.
Boom.
And Classic Who will be 1 episode per serial.
Yes, which is sometimes a fun small commitment and sometimes an enormous commitment of like 10 hours
episodes.
Of telly or something. Yeah.
It's never been going to be 10 hours. They're not hour-long episodes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is actually true. Yeah, they're like, what are they, like half an hour each or something like
25 minutes or something. So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. God damn. Meaty
so
business.
Anyway, that's how that goes.
Yeah. We're doing it per serial because otherwise it would be we'd be there for literal fucking years.
Anyway, so that's the way it'll go. So Jodie Whittaker's era, spin-offs, Torchwood, Sarah Jane, Class, back to RTD2 era, including the world between the land and the sea or whatever the fuck it is, and then classic Who, and we'll get into it. All 150 episodes, assuming no more lost episodes get discovered. There will be exactly 150 episodes of Still Got Legs.
I think if they discover more, they should just keep them because 150 is nice and clean. A nice
it
round
is
number
nice
for
and
us.
clean, but it also would be cool to be able to like see some lost episodes. But also like some of them not even though, because like some of them are like there's like the Toy Maker episode. Literally the only part of that survives is part 4. So 1, 2, 3, no idea, mate. Not a fucking clue. We're just gonna watch part 4, and then other storylines. It's like part 2 is there and part 4 is there, but there's no part 1 and 3.
Wait, so we're covering those?
We're covering those. Yes, yeah.
So we're gonna be like,
of course
I'm sure there was some stuff that happened in the middle.
We'll fill it in. You know,
That's
we'll figure
very
it out.
fun. I'm very excited to do that. Nathan, what are we watching / talking about today, Mister?
Today, Lawrence, we are discussing episode 145 of both Doctor Who and Still Got Legs. It's season 11, episode 1, written by Christopher Chris Chibnall, directed. I've still got Rachel Talalay, but that's not true.
It's not Rachel Talalay.
It's not. It's directed by Jamie Childs. Let me just correct that real quick.
Go on, Jamie Childs. Good on you.
It is the woman who fell to earth.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, ba, bum, bum,
Dramatic
bum,
title.
bum, bum, bum. Brand new era.
Yes.
No title sequence.
It took me. I'll tell you what. There's a couple of things I was expecting to get this episode that we didn't get, and we'll talk about them as they come
up. Like what?
Well, okay, we can talk about them now. So no title sequence, no TARDIS interior reveal.
Yeah, you didn't know this going in?
I didn't know this. Well,
How did you not know this? You've seen these.
Yeah, but again, I've seen them once a long time ago.
Yeah, but so have I. I still remembered.
Yeah, but maybe you're a bigger nerd than me, right? And to be honest, factually, you do have a better memory than me. So
that is true. You do have the memory of a fucking fish.
That does explain things. Nathan, is Chibby. What's our name for Chibs? So we have
Chibs.
We've got Big Russ. We've got the Moth. Is it just Chibs?
I don't say Big Russ.
I say Big Russ.
Yeah, you say big everything. I
That's
don't
true.
like saying big things.
I think it's nice to say Big Russ and big other
I don't
people.
like it.
And it's not like a personal comment. It's like
no, I know it's not. But you say that about everything, and it's not for me. That's your
Big
thing,
Nathan.
but I don't enjoy it.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't call me Big Nathan. I will not enjoy that. Okay.
All right, so
if you call me Big Nathan, I'll be like, all right, cunt.
you will take it.
Well, how about I
instantly.
fucking knock you out then? All right.
What do you call Russ then? What do you call Big Russ?
Cunt. No, I don't. I just call him Russell.
Yeah. Bit boring though, isn't it? Big Russ.
He doesn't need a fucking silly nickname, does he?
Not anymore. No, not for a while. Not for a good couple of years until we talk about him again. Maybe then it'll be Small Russ.
Just RTD is what I call him.
Yeah, that is actually true. That's more unanimous.
RTD or
Russ.
RTD2.
Yeah. What do you so Chibs or Chibbers? Big Chibby?
No, stop making me.
Big Chibs.
Big is never going to happen, all right? Stop trying to make big happen. Mean Girls.
What about if we did a Doctor Who quote where it's, I fancy Chibs? And
Chibs.
See how I've worked that.
Did you enjoy that meme I sent you the other day?
I did enjoy that meme. You're going to have to explain it now.
The other day, to be honest,
this is very anticlimactic.
I know it is. It's kind of stupid. Basically, what happened was I got a chippy for myself, a little fish and chips, but not fish because I don't like fish, but a fish and chips. And then I sent Lawrence a GIF from Rose, not Rose, from the End of the World, where it's Rose saying, "I want chips," and then waited about 5 minutes and then sent a follow-up picture of like my bag of chips,
and I
with the caption, "Follow your dreams" or something.
It made me laugh. It was good. Oh, Nathan. All right, so big Chibs, just Chibs. What do we land on? Big Chips? I think
fish and chips.
Fish and
fish and chips.
All right, fish and chips. We're in the fish and chips era.
Fish and chips.
Nathan, kick us off with the first general thoughts of the fish and chips era, if you would.
No.
Oh no.
You know this works. Like.
I do. I am a little conflicted on this, but I liked it.
Oh, he's sexist, everyone. He's misogynist. He's a misogynist. He's a sodge. He's a dirty Sarge,
I
everyone.
I was actually hoping you would break tradition and go first so I could do the exact same joke on you. Look, I think this is a great introduction to a new Doctor.
But then you'd have to know what my general thoughts are. But you don't.
but I was gonna anticipate and just like if the stars aligned, I was gonna do a little sexist.
Well,
joke.
they don't.
Fuck. Okay, damn. Look, I like this. This is a good introduction for a Doctor. Maybe less so for some companions. I think this is an interesting episode for what it does to present a new actor in the role. But it's kind of wrapped up in this other episode that is not very interesting here and there. Like the villain of the piece and the general kind of plot, I find a little bit dull. And I discovered a fact, not a fact, an opinion. And I discovered an opinion I had on Chibi's writing style here that changed the way I might see some of this era. But I will say, I think there's more good than bad, and I had a good time watching it, and I'm excited to watch more. What about you?
What's the opinion you discovered?
Well, I think Chibi, and I can speak about this as and when it comes up as well, but I think
Already broken the nickname rule.
No, oh, yes, we did, didn't we? Yeah. I think Chibi is good at communicating general ideas and themes, but his dialogue sucks sometimes, pretty hard. Sometimes there's aspects where I don't think Chibi's had a real conversation with many people, because the way he writes people interacting is strange in parts. But I think he's very good at communicating like a theme or a message or a point, which is something we'll get into. But I am keen. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm chomping on my fish and chips to hear your thoughts.
Wow, can't wait to hear bloody expert writer Lawrence Heisey's take on all this.
Listen,
See what
you don't have to
dialogue
be
he would have picked.
No, you hold the opinion. You do not have to be an expert on anything to have an opinion on anything.
I am an expert on everything.
Go on.
First and foremost, Doctor Who. I think this is a good starting point, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I think it's a good bit of fun. It's a good episode. I think it's a good introduction to Jodie's 13th Doctor. It's strange in the sense that like you can immediately tell it's a new era. Like they like went out of the way to be like, this is different. This is different. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It's a different thing, all right? and we're hearing it now. The show visually does look different.
Yes.
It's had a lick of paint, but I don't necessarily know if it quite fully works. But hey, it's something new. I like some of the casting. There's some choices I'm not fully on board with. There's some performances which I'm not 100% sold on as of yet, but I'm hoping they'll grow on me as the season progresses. But overall, I think it's a good introduction to the era, though. I enjoy it more than I do not enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I didn't have a bad time watching this. There's just some sequences, and like you said, I'm glad you brought up the casting because I think we're probably speaking about the same individual.
No, you don't know anything I've done. Don't presume to know me.
Okay, fair enough. I apologize.
Don't presume to know me. I hate that. All right, only I know me. Okay?
All right, but if I'm right, can I brag about it later?
No. And also it's worth mentioning that the last time we switched eras on Still Got Legs, it was a change of cast, change of head writer and everything like that, but there was still some carryover from RTD to Moffat. First and foremost, that of Murray Gold. Okay,
that's true. Yeah,
that is true. No longer the case though. Murray Gold has hung up his little stick or whatever the fuck he has for now.
What do composers have? For
now, he's hung up his little stick for now.
Yeah. I think there's a case to be made that he hung it up for good.
Well, he did that 15 song and then nothing else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And now we have Sagan Anicola, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
In the role of composer. So a new vibe with the music as well.
What do you? Should we talk about the general feel of it now, or have you got notes on that as we go into the actual episode on the music?
I have little notes as we go on through it. Yeah,
we can get to that then. Yeah,
little things here and there. Yeah,
interesting. Well, where do we start, Nathan? Kick us off.
We start where all good things start. YouTube.
Yes, I agree. I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for YouTube, so I sort of do agree. But it's a funny YouTube.
You don't really have a job, though, do you?
Well, I do. It's the same job you're doing right now.
Yeah, I know, but I don't really have a job.
But that doesn't mean I don't.
It does.
No.
If I don't have a job, you don't have a job. All right?
What do you think about this YouTube? So I like it when shows do this thing where they present like a real website in a fake way, and you can always tell, and it always looks funny.
Yes, I absolutely can tell, and I've got some stuff on that. But first of all, this is Ryan, and he's like,
Yes.
hey, I want to talk about this woman who you all know and love, and she's funny, kind, dead special, or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And we're like, oh, he's talking about the Doctor, because it's Doctor Who. And we know the Doctor's a woman now, so he's talking about a woman Doctor. And he's talking about a woman, so immediately we're like, a woman? That's gotta be Doctor Who! That's the only woman I know. You know?
Famously sparse everywhere else.
Yes.
Yeah. We're introduced to Ryan. A weird way to introduce one of your companions through a YouTube framing thing, but I'm not unappreciative of it. I think it's interesting.
No, I can't see shit, all right, because I've gone full screen here. Okay, so I can take a look at this screen cap I've got here.
Sure.
Because I need to just point out some stuff. Okay.
Awesome.
I've got the YouTube page up. Okay. It's worth of note. This video is just titled "Hey." Okay. It's got 19 views.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 dislikes. No, sorry, 11 likes and 2 dislikes. That ratio is insane considering it's got 19 views, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But
pretty wild.
Sure. And then the up next recommended section. Let me just go through this. Okay.
I was hoping you would.
So we've got Grumpy Office Blog, Weekly Complaint Bulletin. This is by a channel called Our Well Blog, and it has 110,000 views. Okay.
Also, Ryan's really shit at YouTube.
The video is 9 minutes and 16 seconds long. Okay.
Nice.
We then have Blogging with Izzy, episode 1. Things not to do when blogging. Now, this is by a channel called Izzy K.
This is a blog about what to do when you blog.
Things not to do when you're blogging, okay? It's 167,000 views on that one. Okay. Then we have a channel called
Mm-hmm.
And the title of this video is Secret Pigeon, Blogging Secrets, Unbeatable Guide to Success. And this one has 302,000 views.
Fucking
okay.
hell. People are keen for the pigeon's thoughts.
We then have, I wonder if you can recognize a bit of a theme here, but we then have top 10 tips for blogging success, part 1. Blog tips, 104,000 views. Okay. Next one, how to make money through blogging. Pounds, guaranteed. The channel name is Blogging Millionaire. Okay. And on a thumbnail, it says, becoming a blogging millionaire in 5 steps. Wow. And then the next one under that, Zsoft's World, part 6 of 20, Cake, 3,000 views. So a little bit different there, taking a turn from the blogging. But not to worry, we're back now with Art Blog, selling your artwork. Okay. I don't think Chris Chibnall knows what a blog is.
No.
Because a blog is not a YouTube video.
No, it's not. That's a vlog.
I think he's got confused with vlogs. Okay. Or maybe Chibnall did design that. I don't know. But a blog is a written thing. A blog is like a written fucking page diary sort of thing. It's nothing to do with YouTube.
It's one of them things. It's maybe the most egregious example of middle-aged man doesn't get the internet, but he's given it a solid go.
Which Moffat had his fair share of as well.
Oh yeah, look,
so much so.
Yeah, rose-tinted glasses are off. Moffat was always out there doing some silliness, right? But this is. I think it's just the sheer confidence to have 6 individual videos all about blogging. That's the only thing YouTube does. Just how do you guys blog? Everyone is on YouTube either blogging or trying to learn how to blog.
I feel like the idea behind it is that Ryan wants to blog. Or, well, he wants to vlog.
See, I picked up on those subtle themes as well, actually.
Ryan wants to be a YouTuber, and apparently to Chibs, that's blogging. So he's put all the recommendations are for blogs. But they're a lot more successful than Ryan because they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. Well,
to be fair, we don't know how recently Ryan has posted this. We could be looking at it from the moment of posting. Ryan could be...
He's got 11 likes.
True. Yeah.
11 likes. 19 views and 11 likes is a crazy ratio.
That is true, yeah. I Do you know what? I think we were robbed about not seeing Ryan's thumbnail. I kind of want to see what art he's whipped
Yeah.
up there. Knowing the context of the video, which he bizarrely has titled Hey as well, when the full context
Yeah,
is
the title
revealed.
is just called Hey. Horrible SEO.
Yeah,
Okay?
you're never getting picked up on that one.
I
brother.
don't think he's got a thumbnail. I think it's just, there's no thumbnail. It's just left to pick up a caption from the video itself.
But that's popular in itself these days. You know, like a solemn man looking at the camera with just his background behind him. That could bang views with the
but
right
it didn't,
title.
though.
No, it didn't. Not with Ryan's case.
And also, this is 2018, I think. So
Mate, YouTube's popping off in 2018. Ryan could have been doing well. We don't know.
not with no
with this-
thumbnail videos though.
Yeah, true. 2018, it should have been something along the lines of like, my nan died at 3 a.m. falling off building,
called-
prank gone wrong. I
I
called
called John
Momo.
Pork or whatever.
Yeah.
Where is
Gone sexual or something.
calling Thanos at 3 a.m. challenge?
See, he picks up.
He picks
18
up.
exclamation mark.
He's in my house.
With like the Mr. Beast face on the side of Ryan. Like,
Oh, is Mr. Beast about in
2018?
2018?
He had to have been. Yeah, 2020
What's he
was
doing?
when Mr. Beast was like seriously popping off, I think.
Is he kidnapping people yet?
No, I don't know if he's there yet, but he's on his path. He's on his journey.
Good on him.
Good on him indeed. But yeah, crazy way to open the episode, I think, but very confident. Ryan is 19 and can't ride a bike, and he's got a strange accent that isn't his own accent, which I think might contribute to the fact that he's not good at acting in this episode.
He's not got a strange accent, Lawrence. It's called a northern accent, okay?
Yes, but it's not his accent, and he's doing it, and I think that's why
When you say
he's,
his, you're referring to Tosin Cole,
Yes,
the actor.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, who is, I
Alright.
think, from London?
I think he's from London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not, so he's having to do this voice, which is why I don't want to knock his acting too bad, right? Because he's got some stinky line deliveries in this episode. And I think that it's mainly probably because he's locked in on the accent and he maybe doesn't know how to do it. Like, if you're focusing that hard on doing a voice that isn't yours, I guess it's harder to act. But I don't know. What do you think?
Look, I don't want to, this early, okay? I didn't want to, you're forcing my hand here, okay?
Yeah, you didn't want to be disparaging so soon.
Look, I don't necessarily, look, I think, yes, Ryan's probably my least favorite of the casts in terms of performance.
Yeah.
I agree. I do think doing the accent isn't doing him any favors. I think he's kind of held back a little bit by that. You know, I feel like he should have just been allowed to just use his own accent, and it probably would have felt less restrictive and more natural for him.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
I think
don't
you
really
can
know
tell
what to
you can tell he's worked with a dialect coach that said this is how you say these words and this is how it sounds good, but then that's not leaving any wiggle room for like emoting during line reads and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I want to be impressed more as well because I hear that he's actually a brilliant actor. Like from people that have seen him in other things, not me, but I've heard great things about.
You
his
haven't
performance
seen The Force Awakens?
Wait, how you tell me about this week? He's a pilot or something, isn't he?
He is a pilot in The Force
Yeah.
Awakens.
Crazy times for Doctor Who and Force Awakens cast.
This is post Force Awakens, so
Oh, damn.
he did Force Awakens and then he's in Doctor Who.
Well, that was the same about the other guy, but we said that was a career fall off. But now
What other guy?
the Kanja Club guy.
Oh, Kanja Club. Yeah.
But this is actually a step up for Tosin Cole because he's a starring lead in this. So there's that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Anyway, what's happening after Ryan's YouTube video? Where
He's on a big hill and he's riding a bike. He's like, look at me, I'm riding this bike. And he's like, I can't ride this bike though because I got dyspraxia.
Yeah.
But my nan's here, she's encouraging me. And so's my granddad, but he's not my granddad, but the chase is on though.
But the chase is definitely on.
The chase is on.
I can't. I'm sure I'd know about it if they'd said it, but I'm just.
They
chomping.
never say it. They never say it.
Oh, you've
Yeah.
ruined my week to week question.
You'd know 100% if they
I
said
would
it. They
100%
never have.
know. Yeah.
Cowards, quite frankly.
Do you think
but
the
yes.
top of a cliff is a crazy place to take someone learning to ride a bike?
It's not a cliff.
It's a cliff.
It's not a cliff. It's a hill. It's
All right, but
Yorkshire.
it's a big hill. Case in
Yeah.
point, if he fell down it, he would die.
Oh, sorry, London boy. Fucking, do you think it's a good idea to learn to ride your bike down the street where you get run over by a big double-decker bus and there'll
Yes.
be youths with knives looking to stab you and take your phone or whatever?
Yeah, that's the ideal
I
place
grew up
to
in
live.
London. It's so much safe. Fuck off.
You know, I
cunt.
also didn't grow up in central London where it was like this. I think I learned to ride a bike on a hill, just a less steep hill.
Well, what are you talking about then?
Because it's less steep, and there was no risk of me falling off and dying.
It's not steep though. He's not riding it on the steep part of the hill.
That's true. I guess he's not.
He's riding it on a
verge,
flat surface.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take it back. I'll rescind it.
You should.
Grace's choice of where to take Ryan to ride a bike or whatever.
Don't disparage Yorkshire, all right? My beautiful homeland, okay?
So yeah, Ryan's trying to learn a bike. He's not very good at it, bless him. But
No, he's
that's
got
okay.
dyspraxia.
Yeah, he's getting fucked off about it. He's big time pissed off. I like Graham. I like Graham's here. I always thought that Bradley Walsh casting a person this well known might be a little bit of like that's Bradley Walsh from The Chase, but I think he blends in pretty nicely here. I like Graham.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think he does a good enough job. I like Grace as well. Grace seems very nice, friendly. They seem like a good pair. You don't really get to see much of them at this point, but yeah, Brian then throws his bike off a hill because he can't ride it. So good
seems much to do that.
Well, he's stressed, isn't he? You know,
You've never been so stressed that you've thrown something like that off of a hill.
You get angry and you punch the walls in your house.
That's not true. I don't do
it.
It
is. You always show me them. You're like, look at this hole I punched.
I brag.
Do
I call you up and I go, Nathan, look at this.
Nathan, look at this hole that I punched because I got really angry. Yeah.
And if you look, there's a few more around it from where I was angry later on as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah,
let him throw his bike off a hill. What you got against it?
No, nothing. He can do it. I'm just saying it's a bit of a crazy reaction to just not being able to like to ride a bike or whatever.
Can you ride a bike?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
What does that prove? You just said
you don't know his situation, do you?
All right, true. Yeah. I can't relate to this
yeah,
struggle.
Exactly. Maybe you'd throw your bike off a hill.
If I couldn't ride it, I guess
exactly.
So.
Yeah. Well, just give us some stabilizers, man.
Yeah. Don't be above it.
He's learning to fucking walk, learning to run before he can walk here, man. You got to start off with the stabilizers, you know?
My dad, in his infinite wisdom, when I was learning to ride a bike, thought a good transitional phase would be to give me one stabilizer. And I just
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
fucking
so
absurd.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna go in circles, mate. What is he doing?
Or what happened was I would have either gone in circles or just immediately ate shit on the fucking other side, and that's exactly what happened. And my dad was like, "Well, it was 50%. Like it's like a halfway point." And I'm like, "Yeah, I see your logic, but you have to have thought that through and gone, that's dumb." Like
my dad did the classic thing of this is not about riding the bike, but I was always scared of the deep end of swimming pools.
Did he throw you in?
And yeah, he just fully, once when we was on holiday, he fully just picked me up and threw me into the deep end. Granted, I had fucking floaters. I had the armbands on and shit. But he fully just threw me into the deep end. And I was terrified. Like,
that's so your dad, man.
Myself.
That's your dad summed up. That's brilliant. Oh god. All right. Anyway, so yeah, Ryan chucks his bike. It's so fucking stupid. Ryan chucks his bike. And then what happens? He chucks his bike, and it's does he say something to Grace and Graham after that, or did that? No,
they forgot. They go their train's off, so they got to get a train.
I did think that was quite funny when Graham was just like, anyway, you chucked your bike down there, mate, but we're off. We got a train to catch, brother.
Well, I think it's fair enough. You blow yourself into this mess. We got to get a train. We got to get back to Sheffield for tea. You know.
I've got some questions about this train as well, by the way.
What questions could you possibly have about a train?
Not right now. We'll get to the questions about the train. So Ryan heads down to grab his bike, right? And he sees it. It's like strung up in a tree, which, that was bound to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's in a tree.
Yeah, which is a shame. But it's not the only thing he finds, Nathan. What else does he find there?
There's big flashing light, there's orbs and lights and stuff, and it's like, oh, look at me, I've got pretty lights. Yeah. Pretty VFX lights.
Looks great, I would say.
Looks great. Back to our man, John Smith, who's doing the VFX. Yeah. So, good on him.
I think there's a lot of stunning visuals in this episode alone, to be fair. It looks really pretty, I think.
Yeah. There's a big light thing, and Ryan's like, what's this light? Maybe I should touch it. And then he does, and he accidentally gives Predator his fucking consent to Predator on a...
It is Predator, isn't it?
It's basically Predator.
It's fully Predator.
It's basically Predator. Yeah.
I didn't really clock it until later on when he was like, it's a thing that we do in our culture, and I'm like, oh, so it's Predator.
It's Predator. Yeah.
Anyway, so Ryan touches it. He's like, fucking hell, that's cold. And then he starts to call someone.
Does he say it's cold?
No, but it's like, ow, or whatever.
All right.
I think you can see that it's cold as shit. I wrote Ryan touches it, it's cold as shit. Something signifies to me that it was cold. It might have been hot, but it is later revealed to be cold. So,
but that's a different thing, though.
Oh, that is true. That is a different
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, that's
a completely different thing.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know why, but I kept writing this down as the egg. It's clearly not an egg, but it's
not an egg.
But I wrote down egg anyway.
The egg isn't even here yet, though.
There's an egg? Wait, I thought this was the pod. What's the
pod
egg?
is the egg. Oh my god, the pod is the egg, but the egg isn't here yet.
Where is Chip? We need 4 characters to explain this to us in incredible detail for 10 minutes.
So Ryan touches the light, okay,
Yes, yeah.
and then he's like, "Ow, that hurt," and then the light
that's so
disappears,
cold.
and then the egg appears.
Right, I see. Okay, yeah.
Lawrence, it's 30 minutes into this episode.
You're right, it is.
Here's some ads.
Okay. We're back from the ads.
So he calls the police. He's like, "Hello, police! I found a big blue pod or whatever.
I found an egg thing.
I found an egg,
and it's cold or hot.
Yeah,
It's undisclosed.
And then we go to a street, I assume in Sheffield somewhere. Insane. Like,
This is bizarre. Yeah.
This is so insanely over the top. Like, someone has, I guess, parked outside of someone's house.
Yeah.
And this person has got so aggrieved by this that they have put a hammer through their fucking windscreen.
This and another scene a little bit later on involving a kebab salad, right? It just make me wonder what is in the water in Sheffield. Because people are fucking deranged, apparently.
Sheffield's a lovely place, all right,
but he's not doing them justice with this representation, I feel.
I mean, but what's insane to me about this scene is that she was pissed off enough to get a hammer
Go
and
back in the
drive
shed or
it
whatever.
through the fucking windscreen of a car,
Yeah.
but then it's resolved by Yaz in like a sentence,
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
And she's just like, yeah, fair enough. What do you mean fair enough? You were so angry that you threw a hammer through a car. And she's like, oh, it's fine, I guess.
I like to picture the walk all the way to the shed, still seething. Like, you'd think at one point in that, like...
The shed?
Well, yeah, you keep a hammer in a shed, wouldn't you? I
No.
would. No?
Toolbox.
Yeah, but I keep my toolbox in my shed.
What do you keep your toolbox in your shed for?
Well, firstly, I'm not doing much tooling. All right, I don't get it out all that often. Maybe to hang a picture. What do you mean you're telling me? What do you know about my tooling? Leave me alone. Anyway, so yeah, Yaz is like, look, ladies, all right, let's not go to jail
For
about
fuck's
this.
sake,
all right?
no, don't. I can't do this.
Look, none of us like parking, all right? It sucks, all right? But we don't have to put hammers through each other's windscreen.
I never did exaggerated Southern accents for any of the other companions so far.
Right, Yaz has an accent to the max, though. Like, that's
Literally every character that's been in Doctor Who has an accent. You fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's such a Sheffield accent as well. Like it's so Sheffield.
I don't like it.
I like it. I think it sounds
don't
great.
like it.
It's like an Amy Pond.
No, I like the accent. I don't like you doing the accent.
I
okay?
think that I'm good at it, and I'm going to keep it.
No, you're not. You're definitely not. By the way, there was an ad some time ago.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed and bought whatever they told you to buy or something.
I hope he didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There you go. We got the balance in.
Yeah.
They can't get in trouble. We can't get in trouble anymore.
we won't get in trouble anyway.
No, we won't. But yeah, she's like, look, I'm sick. She calls her superior officer or whoever, like her, I don't know how it works in the police. The person who tells her to go and stop whatever crimes she has to stop or whatever. And she's like, look, I want to do more than this.
Police sergeant, constable. I don't know.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
But is this how it works in the police? I feel like it's not. When you're like, listen, mate, I want to do more bigger crimes. Like, don't you have to be like qualified for all that to like progress?
I think
Surely.
the idea is that she's still training, isn't she? She says to Ryan, second year
yeah.
probation, still training. So
So he's only trusting her with small fry shit, basically.
yeah,
Okay.
like parking disputes and whatever.
Right.
And stuff like
She's
this.
getting the
like,
boring calls.
Yeah,
Got ya.
exactly.
Well, this
She's
isn't
like, I
that
could do
boring.
more.
This could have been full-blown murder.
I mean, yeah, some fucking woman's took a hammer to someone's car. I'm like, Jesus Christ, all right.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
the cuffs out. I'd be like, ladies,
I
please.
would too. I'd say there has to
Yeah.
be consequences. Can you imagine your car getting fucking hammered in and then
Yeah.
just being like, let bygones be bygones? Like,
And
no.
if this was set in America, both women would be dead,
Yeah, immediately, yeah.
immediately killed,
just a fun, cool fact.
just shot in the head.
It seems like a sane and rational place, I think,
Yeah.
where everyone's got it screwed on.
Good on 'em, I say.
We get in trouble when we say stuff about
Yeah, we
America
do. We
like
should
that.
stop that, yeah.
Anyway, so Yaz is sent. He's like, "Listen, I've got something for you that's quite interesting, right? Because the officer clearly thinks it's a time waste, right? And he's like, go and figure out what this egg thing is that Ryan's called up about." So she
Yeah.
does. She goes over to see Ryan, and she's like, you're bullshitting about this egg, mate. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing, but this is a silly prank. And
You
it
got
turns
to
out-
move this egg. You got to
Yeah.
move this egg because you clearly put this egg here for some reason.
Why?
So-
This is such a strange. Why would like what an epic prank for Ryan to put an egg thing somewhere, then call them about it, and then when they get there, be like, "It's a real egg thing." Like, where's the joke?
I'm gonna put a big egg in the woods, and then I'm gonna call the police, and then I'm gonna stay there until the police arrive, so I can be like,
might be-
"Look at this egg I found."
To be fair, he wants to be a YouTuber. Maybe he's got a camera behind the tree or something.
Maybe it's hidden camera situation.
I
I
put
called
an
the
egg in the
police at
woods.
3 a.m. They answered.
I threw my bike off a cliff and then called the police at 3 a.m. or something.
That's a horrible video. I threw my bike off a cliff and then called the police.
Yeah, no one's
No.
watching that.
No one's watching that.
I feel like it would end with a very anticlimactic, don't throw your bike off a cliff.
Yeah.
All right, I won't, sorry. Anyway, it turns out they went to school together. Yaz is like, I know you, Ryan. So she's like, I know you, Ryan. Hello.
Please stop this. Please.
I wouldn't do it so much if you didn't react like this. It makes it funnier for
I
me.
really don't like it.
But yeah, they know each other. They went to school together or something.
They went to primary school though.
Yeah.
Which seems like I don't know. Can you remember anyone you went to primary school with?
Yeah, but like if I saw them out and about, I probably wouldn't even stop. And say
Yeah, I'd be
hello.
like,
yeah,
people change a lot, man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
And Ryan's like, look, touch this. It's either hot or cold, depending on what Nathan or Lawrence remember.
It's like that Katy Perry song.
Yeah, that is true. That's a great tune. I like that tune.
No, it's not good.
I was banging that back in the day on my iPod Nano, mate. I was listening.
I was
to
banging it
that.
on my iPod Mini.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Here we go. What iPod did you guys have? Right in. What do you reckon about Grace and Bradley Walsh doing a bit of PDA on the train on the way back?
I like it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not. I like the interactions between Grace and Graham. Oh, that's confusing. Grace and Graham. I don't like that. You can't
Grace
be a
and
couple
Graham.
and have like
Yeah.
two. Like you
Like
can't
Jack
have.
and Jill. No.
Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't work. You can't. Grace, Graham. It's the first three letters are the same.
It's too much in it, yeah.
It's too much. That's awful.
They should have called Grace anything else. Like
I should call
Susan.
Graham anything else.
Yeah, no, because Graham's around longer, so they might have been locked in on Graham. But Grace, you could really do whatever, couldn't you?
Sound like a sexist again.
Just call him Bradley Walsh. Grace and Bradley
They
Walsh.
should have just called him Bradley Walsh. Yeah,
Yeah.
just let him be Bradley Walsh.
I still genuinely think that would have been generational decision making on their part. Like if
if
they
he was
picked
Bradley
up a
Walsh
I said
from
this,
the
I've said,
chase.
well, maybe not specifically Bradley Walsh, right? But if they cast a real person as that real person for a season,
Yeah.
as like a one-off companion, I think that would do. The promo on that would be fucking nuts.
Like who? Well, Ryland played Ryland.
That's true, but that was also in a bad episode about maybe racism.
Lawrence. It wasn't that Israel episode. But Lawrence.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know who it could be. I feel like a star of yesteryear or something. Do you know what I mean? Like
A star of yesteryear.
Yeah, like
Laurence
an Andrew,
Olivier.
No, Andrew Lloyd Webber, perhaps.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
And he could say
You
any-
think Andrew Lloyd Webber should play himself in Doctor Who as a companion for a season?
I think so, unless he's bad. I haven't checked in on that.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Look, I don't
That'll
know
get the kids excited, won't it? Fucking hell.
I think you should do it because then you could have one of them moments, couldn't you? You could have Any Dream Will Do or something. As like that could be what he says.
You're thinking purely of the catchphrase.
I
aren't
am.
you?
Yeah, it's true. What about who else could you have? You could have. I think Tom Daly might be a fun choice.
The Olympic diver.
Yeah, because he could. But like, picture this, right? You know how companions have like sometimes they're like iconic outfits, right? Tom Daly is
What,
just
still
always in
Speedo?
Speedos. with the Great Britain.
No.
I think that'd be good. Who would you have if you could like stunt cast a celebrity as themselves?
Someone like Alison Hannigan. Alison
Hammond?
Hannigan. Alison
Alison Hammond would be great. That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone like iconic to British TV.
Yeah, someone funny. you
Yeah.
know? Someone.
Dermot O'Leary, who is none of
No.
those things.
He's not, and he already kind of did one. He did like.
Did he?
Yeah, there was like a national television awards opening where he was with the 11th Doctor, where they were like, "Hey, the 11th Doctor, you need to get Dermot O'Leary to the NTAs," and they go and they're like, "Oh no, this isn't the NTAs, this is Anne and Dec's house or whatever." And then Anne and Dec are there, and then one was like they wanted to do the BBC, but in like 2065 or whatever, and then Bruce
yeah.
Forsyth was still there. That was the joke. He's dead now, bless him.
Yeah, he's very dead now.
So that didn't pan out.
What about this is be going back a couple of years because Dead was I think one of them. The Chuckle Brothers could be generational Doctor Who companions.
To me, to you, to you, to
Imagine
me.
them pushing a Dalek to me, to you, or something. That'd be good. Wheeling them out like they do at Journey's End or something, pushing them into to another room.
This just more seems like a one-off comic relief special.
It
what
does.
You're describing right
true.
here.
Yeah. Good stuff. Anyway, look, do you like Graham and Bradley? No, that's the same person.
Graham and Grace.
Graham and Grace having a little kiss and a cuddle.
You asked me
on the
about
train.
10 years ago.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I think it's fun. I like Grace being like, can't keep his hands off me, love.
Yeah.
And Graham's like, shut up.
Shut up.
He's a little
Grace.
uncomfortable. He's a little nervous.
Which I like. Fuck up.
It's a good dynamic. They're very fun together, I think.
Yeah.
They're very cute. I like them. I like them a lot.
I do too. And it's a fun moment of PDA immediately spoiled by a train driver just getting absolutely fucking obliterated.
Poor train driver does get obliterated. Also, Carl, who is the other guy on the train, the guy who's like comes back later in the episode and stuff. He was my potential weirdo. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go with this. I went with someone different, but for the fact that there's a lot of empty space on that train. Okay, and he willingly chose to sit in a seat which is facing the way the train isn't going. Okay, so
that's true. Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That.
You get motion sickness, brother.
Yeah. Instant headache right there, man.
Awful. You can't be doing that. You got to sit the way the train is going.
That's
right?
the
Everyone
worst
knows
feeling
that.
in the world. Like when the only available seat is a one facing backwards, you're like, oh god, I've got to.
If there's available seats, you're not choosing to sit
Yeah.
with your back to the fucking direction the train is heading in.
Also, so close that you can hear someone else's conversation as well. Like, move away from me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was Grace and Graham, I wouldn't. Like, you can't keep your hands off me, mate. Peace off.
Well, maybe they got on after him.
It's true. Yeah, maybe Grace and Graham are the oddballs here. Maybe they're exhibitionists that want to show off their PD.
Lawrence. Anyway, rest in peace to that train driver.
Yeah. R.I.P.
We hardly knew you.
I quite like this.
We're an hour in. The doctor hasn't even shown up.
This
yet.
is wild, right? Yeah, like I
crazy.
Which my next note is genuinely, I quite like this nice and slow build up. Like it's a good tone setter, I think. But yeah, I'm having fun.
Anyway, let's skip forward to the doctor.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, wait, no. This is what I did want to say. Right, there's the guy in the train carriage. He like sees something, the electric wire thing, and Grace rings Ryan to be like, everything all right? And the phone, the phone distorts a little bit, and it's suddenly pitch black for Ryan because it's nighttime on the train.
Yeah, it did. Time quickly caught up with them, didn't it?
And look, it does get dark quite quickly these days. But still.
the guy with throwing the salad at Predator, he is like, Halloween's next month, mate. So it's September, clearly.
Yeah, true.
So fucking. It's probably about 7 at the latest. I'd say the sun would be setting around that time.
Took Ryan a while to get that. Oh, but maybe Yaz took ages getting there. We don't know. But no, because we saw Yaz and it was daylight.
There wasn't daylight when it was with Yaz. But it can get dark quick though. Around.
We don't need to hand wave this. They made a stupid filming thing.
Yeah, we don't need to worry as much as we are.
No. People are like, the doctor hasn't fucking arrived on screen, and we're like, what time?
But what about what time did the sun set in this episode?
Sometimes I think we go into far too much detail, if we're honest.
About some things, but then like there can be huge murmurs of like, and then this happened, whatever.
Don't worry about it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, point is, train crashes. There's a big electric squid thing. It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And they're like, oh fuck, let's back up. Let's get away from that or whatever. We don't want to touch that electric squid.
Yeah.
So they're backed off. And it's coming towards them. It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But before it does, someone falls through the roof of the train, directly onto the squid monster, and they're like, what the fuck was that? What happened there? And then the doctor pops up, and then a very fun little musical sting as well, where it goes like do 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 do. It was like, oh, that was fun. That's new. I like that.
I liked it as well, and I thought, like, here we go. We're about to go into. This is the exact moment I went, and titles. No. Okay.
No.
And no, okay.
Title sequence, what, 30 minutes into the episode or
Well,
something?
I thought they might have done that thing where they hold it back for a little bit, and when the Doctor's on screen, they're like boom and hit you with a brand new thing. Because
No, they just don't.
yeah, fair enough.
They just don't.
Yeah. No, I
Which
like
I
this.
already knew, to be fair. So I was
did
like,
you? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I, at no point was I like, where's the title sequence? I already knew it's not there.
Right, yeah, you
'Cause
can
I
see why
remember,
I
'cause
might
I'm
have
not
thought
an
that. Look, this is not something I would remember from like fucking however many years ago this came out or whatever. Is there a title sequence in one episode of Doctor Who I don't remember that much of?
I don't know what to tell you, mate. I did.
Yeah, true, skill issue. But yeah, so she's obviously fucking crashed down from the TARDIS, which is pretty crazy. She handles this fall a lot better than Ten did when he jumped out of a little spaceship and then was like crisped up to fuck.
Yeah.
Because
She's regenerating though.
Ah, true. Yeah.
She's mid-regen, isn't she? So
yeah.
she can survive
She
anything.
could have done fucking come down mangled, like leg torn off,
Exactly.
and she's like, "Don't worry, I can grow a handy new leg or whatever."
She's fine. She just has a quick glow, and she's all right.
She stuffed Jodie Whittaker stuffed her leg inside of like her upper trouser or something, and she's like, "Look, I'm growing a new one."
What?
Are you?
What?
I hate it when you don't understand the bits I want to do.
Because sometimes they're so confusing and make no sense.
It's true. I was alluding to when Ten had to ball his fist up in his sleeve and was like, "Look, I've got a hand or whatever." But if Jodie Whittaker did it for her whole leg,
And we could. Well, at least it was worth it.
I think it would have been if you got it. But I see that might have been my fault.
I think it was your fault. Yeah. Anyway, so the Doctor's here. She's here. She's the Doctor. She's like, "Hello, I'm gonna kill this squid monster," but she doesn't. But yeah,
she doesn't kill
Good
the
on
squid
her.
monster. So I like this. There's a fun. You get a fun like tries to pat herself down for the Sonic empty pockets.
Yeah.
Hate empty pockets or whatever she says.
yeah, no Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Good
no
little-
Sonic?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe it
Maybe
didn't-
it fell during the explosion. Who knows?
Yeah, he was blasting Cybermen out when he, so maybe he dropped it when he got shot.
Well,
or
no.
whatever.
I mean, he had it in. Didn't he have it in the Twice Upon a Time?
Oh yeah, of course he did. Yeah, because he was scanning shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What is that device?
Yeah.
I'll smack your bum if you get out that device anymore."
No.
Yeah, and then Yaz obviously immediately tries to take control because she's the person of authority here in this
She's a
scenario.
Fed.
Yeah, she's a Fed.
Yeah.
ACAB. Does ACAB apply to
ACAB.
Yaz? It's a tricky ground, isn't it? Look how our morals waver.
No. I feel like ACAB is also more of an American thing.
Yeah,
but-
I think so too. But it's fun. I love the like the madam. Why are you calling me madam? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
great stuff. I like this is a fun. I like Jodie Whittaker's very good at bouncing off of people. Like and you kind of get that in this scene.
She doesn't remember she's a woman, but then she does remember. She was like, "Oh yes, fuck it, now I remember now. Half an hour ago, I was a white-haired Scotsman or whatever."
Which is very fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Regeneration madness, always a bit of fun. You know, she's not sure who she is, what's going on. She even says to Ryan, like, "Are you a doctor, Ryan? Because I'm looking for a doctor, or I think I'm looking for a doctor or something."
Yeah.
So she knows something about the doctor, but she can't quite work out that it's her. You know.
So I will say I like this as well because the moment when it does come up later on is quite a great moment, I think. But yeah, I'm always down for a bit of hazy. I think Jodie does a great job with like manic energy as well. Like we spoke about this a lot with Matt Smith's first kind of half an hour of 11th hour or something. He's just fucking going, just energy for days, boundless, oddball kind of vibes, and that's what Jodie's doing as well. Really well.
Yeah. And she doesn't have like much like Matt Smith, you know. She doesn't have time to fucking sit about and let regeneration happen. She's got to get fucking right to it, you know. She's got to solve a problem. She's like, they find the body for the train driver and everything like that, and then they're trying to figure out what this fucking alien squid monster is, what attacks the train and stuff. So she's asking a whole bunch of questions like, what is it? Why is it here? Where's it going next? And most importantly, how do we stop it?
Yeah.
And then she's like, right then, troops, not troops, team, gang, fam.
Yeah.
She says.
Is this where Carl's like, none of this, I'm off? Or is that a little bit later?
He's like, they're all like, come on then, we're going to be a team, we're going to stop aliens together. And Carl's just like, no, I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm actually
look,
not interested at all in this.
Yeah, he's like, look, if it's all right, I'm just going to go. Actually, even if it's not all right, I'm just going to go because I don't want anything to do with this. And he's like, I'm with him. We don't get aliens in Sheffield, which is a great line.
It is a good line.
Also, when Bradley Walsh is like, come on, there's no such thing as aliens. Why would an alien be on a train? Why would an alien be in Sheffield or whatever? And then the Doctor just immediately goes, I'm an alien and I'm here. And he just goes, right, Grace, what
it's such a good line delivery from him. Right, Grace, we're going. Off we go.
Yeah.
This is a bit of fun. I very much like the vibes of Carl just being like, I'm not part of Doctor Who Series 11. I'm off. Thank you very much.
That'd be me, mate.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, I'm happy to watch this on a TV show.
Yeah.
Right? But
I'll check the news later and see what happens to this situation.
You guys go ahead, man. I'm good. All right.
And he was right. He would have died if he went with him, to be fair. So
would he have?
Yeah, because they run into that guy. They run into Predator pretty soon, and his whole vibe is to kill him straight away, isn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like they would have tried to. They wouldn't have just let him die.
The Doctor would have gone, well, that's that then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, maybe he would have. Who knows? But anyway, then they're like, have you seen anything else out of the ordinary? And then they go see the big egg in the woods or whatever.
Yes. So yeah, they
go to anyway.
Yeah, they go to try to, but the egg's gone. No, where's the egg gone?
Who stole the egg?
Who stole the egg? A white van man stole the egg, Nathan.
Oh, it's always a white van man. Do you remember getting warned about white van men? White van men. White van men.
Yeah, of course, man. Because you see him outside of a school or whatever.
That was it. It was always that. There's always look out for the white vans outside school. Growing up, be terrified of any construction work.
Yeah, just poor blokes trying to make fucking ends meet.
Just picking up their kids after school and stuff.
Pedo.
They've had a hard day at work trying to make money for their kids, provide for them. Like, what are you doing here, you pedo?
Get out of here, you pervert. Why are you parked here?
Poor guys, man.
Yeah, that was kind of an unfair thing, wasn't it? But
it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Look, get the kids' guards
I often think
up,
about how it's strange how things used to spread. You know how but and pre the internet and stuff, things used to spread in the same way everywhere because everyone heard of that rumor about Marilyn Manson.
That he sucks his own dick or something?
That he got a rib removed to suck his own dick. Yeah, Literally everyone heard that about Marilyn Manson.
I don't even know Marilyn Manson is that much, and I know he sucks his own dick or pretends to or something.
He's a pedophile or something. I don't know, man.
Oh, great.
Strange.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
There was also Lady Gaga has a dick, apparently, which is obviously not true. But
that was more internet age.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fun. Do you remember? Do you know what I remembered the other day? And this is not really related, but just while we're on the subject of weird stuff outside of schools, do you remember Coldplay nonce and his USB nudes?
I do remember Coldplay nonce. Yeah, I think I'm sure we've spoken about Coldplay nonce before.
Almost certainly, we found it. Hilarious. It was the height of comedy.
It is
for us.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so even when it came out, it was outdated by 5 years, man.
Leave your nudes on a USB stick for me and put it in a bush or whatever. And I'll look at them while Coldplay plays.
What is it he says? These should keep me entertained for a while.
It's like
might even share them with a few mates.
Might share them with a few mates. And
then
he's getting arrested and he's like, oh, well. Another day being Coldplay nonce.
Great. Coldplay nonce is a British cultural icon.
Up there with Moon Pedo, I think.
Up there with Moon Pedo. Oh, Moon Pedo.
Any fucking UK listeners are just being like, what? What's any of that? Google Coldplay nonce and Moon Pedo.
Yeah.
You might find Moon Pedo. Coldplay nonce is a bit more.
I'd reckon it's the other way around. I reckon you're more likely to find Coldplay nonce than Moon Pedo. Yeah.
But yeah, so a white van lad took the egg. Right. He's what happens here? I can't really remember. What do they say? He drops it off of one lad and he's like, I'm off for a beer or something.
No, he drops it. They drop it off at their warehouse or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, nondescript warehouse,
nondescript construction warehouse, garage, mechanic place, whatever.
Yeah,
And then one of them's like, "Oh, I don't know about this, mate. I'm worried. We shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't we tell someone?" He's like, "Shut up. Anyway, go have a beer. Go have a pint on me. I'll see you. I'll pick you up Monday." Yeah,
gives him like $5 or something, doesn't he? He's like,
I think it's like 20 quid, and then he. Yeah,
beers in Sheffield
sends him off. And fucking hell, Sheffield 2018, mate. You can get 20 quid. What? 2 pints for a fiver. 4, 5.
2 pints for a fiver in Sheffield.
$2.50 a pint in 2018. Easily, mate. Easily.
Oh,
all
mate,
right.
Why am I not in Sheffield?
$2.50 a pint. So that's what, 4 pints for a tenner.
Yeah.
8 pints, 20 quid, mate. 20 quid. That's your whole
Get
night sorted,
fucking
mate.
loaded on fucking
You get
20 quid in
absolutely
Sheffield.
fucking. Tell you what, 15 quid. Save yourself enough for a kebab on the way home.
Yeah, true. And you know what to do with the salads.
and then when you throw your salad at the Predator or whatever.
There's always a predator on the way home.
There is.
It's the
you just
Coldplay
gotta
nonce.
find him. It's Lawrence. Anyway.
But yeah, so he's like, look, so his mate's like, all right, fuck it, don't have to tell me twice. I'm off for 8 beers at the local,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And the other fella starts setting up like cameras and taping them to like poles and shit. He's going to do some weird shit to this egg or something. Maybe he's going to put it on YouTube. Maybe everyone's an aspiring YouTuber in Sheffield.
Why is he going to do weird shit to the egg?
I don't know, because he's got an egg. He's procured an egg, told his mate
Yeah.
to leave him alone, and then he sets up cameras in the room. For me, that seems strange. Now, you've
but he's
seen
not-
the episode,
he's-
and so have I, but...
Yeah, but like, surely.
Tell him what you did to my sister. I'm going to put it on YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not like looking like a sexual deviant, is he?
No, but I
Just
think
because he's got a white van. Right.
that's true. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just my hardwired brain.
Exactly. You're just casting judgment. All right.
This is a fun scene when the doctor's like, look, someone's seen some crook shit going on in Sheffield tonight. And Graham's
Yeah.
like, I am going to check in with the bus drivers. Right?
Yeah.
Yaz, maybe
Everyone-
being the only useful person there, can actually
Yeah.
check crime reports. Grace is going to fucking touch in on her WhatsApp group.
Yeah, Grace, a bunch of nurses in a WhatsApp group.
You're right, ladies.
Although, to be fair, people could come in with weird injuries into the hospital.
That's true. That's something. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would
yeah.
say it's the second most useful.
And then Ryan, because he's a young lad, he's going to look at social media because
Yeah.
he's a social media whiz kid.
Ryan should have gone live on YouTube.
Ryan's gone live on Twitch. All right.
Guys,
He's like, "What's up, fam? I'm currently blogging." Or what was it?
currently
in-
blogging.
They all get their tasks. Yes, they're all gonna ask about do whatever, and then
Yeah.
the doctor's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pass out in 2 minutes 19 seconds." Oh wait, forget the 2 minutes 19 seconds.
Yeah.
and then she passes
It's
out.
right now, actually. They should have got Wilf involved in this. And is it the Silver Cloak? Or his bus of OAPs that go around looking for weird shit or something?
In London.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, they're in London. They could have got the bus. They got a bus.
The bus.
Get down to Sheffield.
The bus from London to Sheffield.
I think it's still a better plan than
Quick
Ryan.
5-hour bus. Yeah.
I think it's still a better plan than Ryan checking all of social media. Like, I think...
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they're just two bad plans. Maybe.
Also, why would they get? None of them know Wilf.
Yeah, true. Yeah, look, if I'm honest, I was doing a fun joke.
It wasn't that fun.
You've tried to
really.
add logic to it, which is
Yeah.
dismantled.
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that, shouldn't you?
That's true. So, yeah, fucking no luck from Yaz, which is a shame because it would
No,
actually
she
be
goes-
useful.
She goes to the station. Is like, "Is there anything weird?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Friday night in Sheffield. Fucking
Yeah.
everything's weird. All right, get out of here. All right."
That's true. Everyone's putting hammers through cars. More of the same.
Everyone's putting hammers through cars.
Yeah.
Everyone's throwing salads at fucking masked men in the streets.
This
you
is
know?
when I think this is when Graham's bus driver mate is like weird stuff, like my wife at karaoke.
My wife's out at karaoke.
and then
if that's what you
everyone's
mean.
creasing like it's funny, and I'm like, mate,
No, it's funny. It's a
he
good
didn't-
laugh.
No, he didn't say anything funny there.
That's a good laugh with the lads.
No,
You know?
that's a good laugh with the
Are you
lads.
saying, is anyone seeing any weird stuff or strange creatures out tonight? And he's
Yeah.
like, my wife's at karaoke with her mates, if that's what you mean. That's good stuff.
No,
That's
it's
good
not.
comedy.
That's bad
That's
comedy.
good I hate my wife comedy. All right?
I don't like that comedy. I think that's
That's
low
good stuff. I love it,
That's
man. I
low
love it. I'm
comedy
there.
for me.
I'm like, yes, I also hate my wife.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, so all of his mates are creasing. Ryan's checking so much social media that he's had to go home to get the iPad. He
He's
can't.
got, hasn't he got like 2 iPads or something? No, he's got an iPad and his phone on the go or something. He's
Bro's
multi-screening.
dual scrolling.
Yeah. That's good stuff, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. He should have blogged it. I think
He should have blogged it, yeah.
There's
Should have been on YouTube at the same time, you know?
some views in there, I reckon.
Oh,
Does Ryan
Should be
ever
on
want to
Vi-
be a YouTuber again? By the way,
no, I don't know. I
is
don't
this
know.
or is that?
Was Vine around in 2018? Could have been on Vine?
It might have already been dead. No, not Vine.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it was that.
Or
It
was
felt like that
was
era.
Had TikTok started in 2018?
It might have been Musically, which I think it was back in the day.
Music.ly?
Music.ly. Yeah.
Yeah. You checking music.ly?
He might be checking music.ly, seeing if anyone's throwing it back or whatever they do on music.ly. That video of a guy's nan in like dying in hospital or something, and he's like,
His granddad.
"Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know the memes so well.
I do.
I just took a shot in the dark." But yeah, so this is so they've gone back to Ryan's gaff, right? And the doctor's still passed out. She starts doing some regeneration, glowing, and Grace
She starts glowing.
Fuck's this? What's all this about?
What's this woman glowing for?
Why is there a woman glowing in my house?
She starts expelling energy. Like,
Yeah.
Lawrence, it's an hour into this episode.
Oh, what's it time for, Nathan?
It's time for some ads.
Great stuff.
We're back from the ads.
Ryan has no concept of what would be good content. Because if it were me, I would start blogging this. Because, like, this is... no, but what I'm saying is, like, he's there, like, making videos like, hey... And the video entitled "Hey" is a eulogy for his nan or something, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy titling anyway. But like, he should film this. An alien
Maybe he
has
doesn't want to
landed
be a
in my
YouTuber.
house.
Maybe just put that on because it'd be nice.
True. Yeah. Just thought it'd be nice.
Who knows?
Immortalize his nan on YouTube or something.
He wants to be a mechanic. That much we know.
That is true.
How many YouTubers / mechanics do you know?
Did Mickey ever make any YouTube videos?
No, he didn't. He only knew that. Although he was like an expert hacker or something. Wasn't
Oh, that's
he?
true. Yeah, he was always on the net typing in Buffalo and getting into
Type
the
in
UN or
Buffalo
something.
into iysearch.net or something.
I think that was a very technophobe era anyway, because Rose was out Googling doctor and just being like, hope that comes back with something useful or something.
Yeah, and it did. Top result.
Yeah, good on him.
Have you seen this man from Clive?
So yeah, Ryan and Grace are pretty shocked about the glowy breath thing, but back at the warehouse, Nathan, the egg thing starts hatching or whatever.
Yeah, the egg hatches and it's a man, and he's like, "I'm a man and I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
Ooh.
At first, I was like, bloke, fella, run. What are you doing? Why are you just looking at it? But then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, no, this is his plan. He wants the egg to start hatching.
Yeah.
And yeah, does he grab a crowbar? Did I see that right?
The guy does. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy has a crowbar and he's like, "Where's my sister?" And then Tim Shaw's like, "Ask me again."
Yeah.
So he does, and he's like, "You will never know," and then he kills him.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Good on him.
Fair enough.
Good on him.
Yeah.
It won't be. Fucking looks like his mate / employee will be waiting there at 8 a.m. Monday morning. Like
No
where is he?
lift.
No lift.
That's
Well,
good thing as well too, because he's been
No
lagging.
wages.
No wages.
Nothing.
Well, that's when he should have stretched that 20 quid out. Of it,
Yeah.
Maybe saved it.
Should have wasted it all on those pints. Mate.
He's still
Should've
lagging
thought
out
ahead.
Monday morning at fucking 8 a.m. Oh my God. But yeah, so the doctor wakes up and starts to, like, all the collarbones or something. This kind of happened.
Collarbones or something.
What
do you mean?
This kind of just happened, though. Do you not think that, like...
This technically happened before this, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the doctor wakes up. She's still a little bit mad, still not fully cooked yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, she works out that they all have little collarbone bombs in them because
Yes.
that's what happened when the little squid monster shocked them all.
Yep.
So she needs to like stop them. So she borrows Ryan's phone and basically reformats it. Very fun moment where she's like, "Oh no, all my stuff was on there," and she's just like, "Not anymore."
Yeah. Like she's done a cool thing. Good stuff.
Yeah,
That's all of his B-roll for his
all
YouTube
his
video.
B-roll, yeah. Anyway, then she fucking somehow zaps herself with the phone, and it's strong enough to send her flying back into the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but fair enough, good stuff. And then
very
she's
strange.
like, "Bloody hell, that nap did me a world of good. Very comfy sofa." Anyway, off we go, boys.
But anyway, so fucking well, what's happening after this? Is this they start driving somewhere, don't they? They're like, we're off.
They're following the they're tracking the signal
Yes.
of the whatever the fuck. I guess the egg thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they track it. That's when they see a big explosion, and then he walks out, and he's like, "Wah, rah, 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 rah," and the doctor's like, "Hey, stop there, you cunt! I'll fucking kill you," or whatever.
Yeah.
But he just runs off like a little coward, and then they
Like a
go
little-
chase him.
Yeah. And did she say she was like, oh, I was expecting a tentacle thing or something, which is fun.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was expecting a tentacly thing. Yeah, she's like, "Don't you move!" But then he just does. He fucks off. And then they find the egg in the body and everything like that.
Yeah. This is you get another fun Graham moment as this, because everyone just kind of like one by one runs off after the doctor, and Graham's like, Why are we doing it? What's this?
Yeah.
Why
Again,
was-
I'm with Graham. I'm with Graham.
Anyway, they find a dead body.
They find a body. He's
Yeah.
got a tooth missing. They were like, "Why has he got a tooth missing?" I don't
Where's
know about
Blood's
that.
teeth? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find that out later. Doctor makes a sonic screwdriver is basically what happens here.
Yes, that's basically the whole point of this scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a sonic screwdriver, so she's got to make one. I like seeing her make it. It's a good little fun montage of her putting it together, melting the spoons down and stuff. There's a fun moment where like she starts the blowtorch thing, and then she's got like a weird little frown on her face.
Oh, fuck.
Don't like this for whatever reason, which is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's big like explosions and stuff. I like the idea of the Doctor making their sonic screwdriver rather than just being gifted it by the TARDIS. You know?
Well, it's obviously more interesting, and it shows you that like I think there's I don't know, there's a level of like ingenuity about this, like just on the fly, like fuck, I've got to deal with it because I got fuck all else to help me. I really like this scene. What do you think about the design of it?
Yes, you're asking me questions which I don't want to give
say
answers
bad
to.
things, Nathan. You're allowed.
I don't like to. It's not my favorite sonic screwdriver design.
How diplomatic of you, sir.
It certainly is a sonic screwdriver design that exists, and I think we can all recognize that. I'm answering like a politician.
You are. Give us your hot takes. Come on, your spicy stuffs.
No, I like the yellow. The yellow's fun.
Yeah.
The yellow crystallizes something a little bit different and nice.
The double-ended nature of the light, I think, is cool.
Yeah. The phrase double-ended puts me off a little bit. There's a criticism that's been around for a little while.
There is, yeah.
And that it's the sonic screwdriver resembles a certain device that one might use to make oneself feel good. Okay,
yes. Yeah,
and it's hard to not notice that with the curved edge of the screwdriver and everything like that. And it's just a bit of a shame that we have to have this discourse surrounding the screwdriver of the first Doctor that happens to be a woman. You know, it's just a shame.
It's why I also think, like, on a larger point, like whenever people bring up like the era in general, like people often attribute, like, a lot of people have a problem with the writing, right? A lot of people very loudly have a problem with the writing about this specific era, and it's just an enormous shame that there is so much of that criticism attributed to the fact that they cast a woman in the role when that's completely besides the point and not relevant. I agree. I think it's an odd design choice. I don't actually.
An odd design choice.
It's been a while since I've seen it up close and personal. Like, because there's that, especially that exact shot of 13 holding it up. But I don't mind the design. I can see what they were going for. I kind of like the melded together steely feel of it. And I kind of like that I don't know if it keeps doing this, but I kind of like the fact that it sparks out and the Doctor's like, nah, it'll do. Which I thought was quite fun. Oh, see that?
I don't think it does. I think it's pretty much fine from now on.
Oh, that's a shame. I like the element of it kind of being a bit unpolished and a bit chaotic, but hey ho.
Yeah, I do too. It's also a little. It doesn't quite. This isn't a criticism I can't necessarily go into. Oh, I can. Fuck it. Who cares? It doesn't quite make a lot of sense because, like, you look at the design of the Sonic, and then you look at the design of the new TARDIS interior, and there's like a running theme between them, but they happened very independently of each other, though, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
Like the yellow crystallized look is like a look that continues into the design of the TARDIS,
and the big things on the TARDIS wall, which we'll talk about it more next week, maybe?
Next week, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Look, we'll get to that, I guess. But yeah, it is strange. I suppose it's an inconsistency, but look, design-wise, overall, there's been better, but it's not egregiously bad.
Has there been worse?
Well, that's hard
to say. There have been other designs.
There have been other designs, is a fact. Yeah.
Yes.
I know you disagree with this wholeheartedly, but I've been on record before as saying I think 11s is a bit too clunky and chunky for no reason.
Boo! Boo.
But I would also agree that 11s is better than this. So I don't know. Look, I like it, but I mostly like it for the fun little visual effects spark that it does, and the fact that
This
the light.
one time.
Yeah, I know. But so today I like it. Okay. There we go. There's my answer.
All right, cool. Good stuff. Anyway,
is
she's
this
got a
when
new sonic screwdriver made with spoons.
Made with spoons, which is great. I like that detail. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I do too.
I also, is this the scene where Ryan's like, I touched the egg and I fucked it up. And the doctor's like, it's okay. I'd have touched the egg as well and also probably fucked it up. And then Graham out of nowhere is like, I suppose this is the dyspraxia as well. Is it, Ryan, you useless piece of shit or whatever?
That felt a bit unnecessary. That
so
felt
mean.
That felt so out of left field and so unnecessary.
And like everyone was like, Graham.
I suppose you'd be blaming this on your dyspraxia as well, like your bike. Well, yeah.
That was. I think that was it. It was so loaded with can't ride a bike, can't stop a bloody alien. It's like, can you stop a fucking alien, Graham?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Bit much for me. In and amongst all this, don't they find the guy has a file and he's like, if I die, click this file.
Yeah, bit odd,
right. It's like great new content for my YouTube channel.
Yes. Ryan, the investigative journalism vlogger now, I guess. There's a big video which is like, I don't know, just this guy giving exposition.
My sister's been dead for a bit.
Yeah, like apparently the creature's been here before and it took his sister or something. So so
don't let anyone else die like this. Like I've made this video out of the goodness of my heart to be like, here's some plot.
Yeah.
Don't let this happen to you guys potentially watching this video. Imagine if his mate stumbled upon this.
How would his mate possibly stumble on it? It's only a file on the desktop of his computer that's in the center of the screen that's labeled "If I Die, watch" or something. How could he possibly find that, Lauren?
Just an innocent mistake.
Anyway, that's where a drunk guy is throwing his kebab at the alien.
So funny.
Yeah, just good on him, I say.
This is great. This is a good laugh. This is like at the end of your night, you've got a kebab, right? a fella comes at you and is like, "Hello, I'm an alien" or whatever, and you're like, "Fuck."
Well, he does. He's just stood there, isn't he? He's just stood there in his big costume, and he's like, "Halloween's next month, mate," and he starts throwing salad at him. What is he? He says, "Eat my salad." He says, "Eat my salad." Halloween. He calls him Halloween. That's great.
I think it is great. I think that's fun. Like if I was with that guy, I'd look at that guy and be like, "This is good stuff. This is funny."
Yeah, that's my hero of the episode. He's good, man.
I think so.
Yeah.
But the doctor reckons that they're like, what's happening is two aliens are duking it out on planet Earth as a battleground or something, which turns out to not be true. Yeah. But the doctor's like,
Alien versus Predator.
Alien versus Predator, very good.
Yeah. The doctor thinks it's Alien versus Predator, but it's just Predator. But
it's just Predator. It's just Predator. Yeah. Predator 1, or maybe Predator 2. With Danny Glover. Danny Glover in
Predators.
Predator. No, I haven't seen Predators. I don't think.
Is it Predators?
There's like,
or is that just aliens?
I don't know. There's
$sign.
Predators is one of them franchises that have had every variation on the title. There's been Predators, Predator 2, Predator, The Predator, Predator 2018 or some shit probably. Like there's been 1,000.
Oh, Predator 2 is just called Predator 2.
Oh, there we go. Back when we kept
it is starring Danny Glover.
Hell yeah.
Dad of Donald Glover.
That's not true. Is that true?
No, it's not. No, it's not true. No.
So the doctor, I thought this was crazy, right? Because the plot suddenly is just like the doctor's suddenly on the roof of all her mates, and she's like, "Good thing that this guy off screen told us where you were."
Yeah, but they find out because of Graham's bus mate told him. Graham got a call from his mate. It was like, "Hey, I saw a big squid on a rooftop," and Graham was like, "That's fucking sick,
That's
mate.
Exactly what I wanted to know. Never mind your stupid wife at karaoke. This is what I'm after."
It could be a different bus driver. All right.
Yeah, true. Maybe.
We don't know. Yeah. We don't know.
So they arrive on the roof and they're like, "Listen, fella, all right, what's the teeth about?" The doctor's like, "The teeth are pissing me off, man. What's the teeth? What's the score with the teeth?" And
he pulls off his mask and he's got a load of teeth on his face.
Teeth face. They call it.
They're trophies.
Yeah. What do you think of the design of Toothface?
Teeth face.
Yeah, teeth face.
Predator. Tim Shaw.
Yeah.
It was good actually. It was good.
I think it looks cool. Yeah, I think it looks appropriately really grim.
Yeah, really creepy, really gross. I don't like looking at him, but like in a good way. Like that's good.
Yeah, you want to you're like, wow, this is good makeup or whatever. But at the same time, you're like, this is not nice, not pleasant to see.
Not nice at all.
Yeah,
not nice at all. It is the Tim Shaw thing is very funny though.
Well, the miscommunication. Yeah. Am I?
Yeah, I am Sim Shaw. Tim Shaw.
Yeah.
Sim Shaw. Tim Shaw.
Am I correct in thinking? Sorry, am I correct in thinking? And maybe this is part of the friend that's too woke meme or whatever. But is there are there people that are like genuinely offended that the Doctor keeps using the wrong name on purpose? Like, I'm sure I've heard this.
I'm not aware of that. If there are,
Yeah, because I feel like that's
I don't know.
Like, relax.
It does seem like the kind of thing people get
riled up, but I also
fake
feel like
outrage about. But
yes, very very faux pearl clutchy for no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I also think that's probably just because they're like, I can't believe this Doctor would do this. Like any other Doctor wouldn't do this or whatever. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I laughed. I had a good time.
I think it's very funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard about that.
That's fair. So they scan this cable thing or whatever, and it's a picture of Carl. So why'd you got a picture of Carl? And they figure out.
Don't they just kill it?
What they? Nah, did they?
Yeah, they just they give it a big shock, don't they?
Oh, the weird little creepy data thing or whatever it is.
The squid thing.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The squid thing.
They shock and like kill the squid thing.
Yeah.
And then that's when Tim Shaw shows up and he's like, I want my squid thing. Or whatever.
Oh right, yeah. Don't fuck around with my squid thing. It's actually my friend or something.
And then he goes to kill them and they're like, all right, you have your squid thing then.
Yeah.
You can.
If you really want it.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm off. But yeah, I like the concept of the I know it's just Predator, but I do like the concept of the Predator. The Predator's a good movie for a reason because this is a good concept. So good on Chibby Chibs for stealing it.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah, my mistake.
Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah.
So the Doctor clocks he's not allowed to use weapons. He's like, you can't use weapons or assistance, which makes this little creepy thing that you've brought, the squiddy thing, a big cheat, basically.
Yeah. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's gonna hunt down Carl, and Carl's like, whatever.
It's Predator.
Yeah.
It's just Predator, and it's Predator and Carl.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, Carl is special. All right.
Yes.
He is valued. Okay. There is somebody out there that wants him. Okay.
Go on, Carl.
Carl, man after my own heart.
Carl's on a self-improvement journey, and I really appreciate
I respect
it.
Carl, man. Carl is 100% the man I want to be.
Yeah.
Okay?
I like that Carl's putting the time in for himself. He's committed to his work, right? He's getting on with it. He's getting on with the graft. And at the same time...
Also, he says his dad owns the company, all right?
And he's putting in the
graft.
Exactly.
He could just lay about, take any position he wants, you know. But no, he's working the crane. He's getting up there.
Yeah,
man.
I respect, and he's scared of heights as well. I like him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's putting the shift in.
Self-improvement. What a king, King Carl.
King
right?
Carl, I reckon. Yeah,
King Carl is who we aspire to be. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say I like it even earlier as well when when he stumbles across a big alien invasion thing and he goes, "I'm better than this. I don't need to be involved in this. The drama's not for me."
Yeah, good on him, man.
Removes himself from toxic energy, Nathan.
There's possibly the most heartbreaking scene in the world, which happens after this.
Yes, I would say
which is so needlessly cruel, so absolutely just for no reason. It's just so needlessly mean and cruel and heartbreaking. Very sweet old man working security. He's on like FaceTime to his granddaughter or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, you better not stay up too late, all right? Let your mum get some sleep. She works very hard.
Yeah.
But mind you, I like it that you called me and we get to have little chats and stuff.
Yeah.
Then he hears the noise and he's like, oh, Daisy, love, what? Just wait, I've got to go check it. Love you loads and stuff. Then just gets killed.
Just like off screen, just obliterated.
Immediately just gets killed. Horrible, all right? And what's worse, this is very personal, his name is Dennis. My granddad was called Dennis.
Oh, no.
Okay? I fully had about 5 minutes where I was like, I need to take a break for a minute, okay? I hated that. That was so mean for no reason.
You've just confirmed something that I was going to say to you, which is that I think you have a prejudice because of the accents on show here, right?
I think I kind of do as well.
I think you do. Because if this was a bloke in London that was just like, cheers for calling me up, my love, like, oh, it's lovely to speak to you or whatever, right? Because this is so clearly a writer's tool to be like, it's always useful.
It's 100% like... And now I'm going to go with this basket of puppies.
Off I go to Alderaan. Yeah, like
it's 100% that.
It's fun. It's you front load a character's fate by basically being like, I love you, I love my family, and I love my life, and nothing bad will ever happen to me because I'm a good man. and then he
Yeah.
walks into his immediate demise.
But it's very sweet.
Yeah.
And he's northern. He's an old man, so leave him alone.
Yeah, no, it
Right.
was cute. It made me sad for him. I was like, oh, bro didn't deserve that.
He
Was
didn't at
nasty.
all. It was awful, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so he Carl clocks the Tim Shaw's climbing up the ladder or whatever.
Very fun. I don't know why, but it's so funny to see Tim Shaw just climbing up the
I'm
fucking.
gonna get you.
It's like he's a big threatening alien from another planet. He's got all this technology,
Yeah.
but he's got to slowly climb.
You would
up
expect him
this
to have like rocket boots or something.
Yeah, he
wouldn't you?
can do like a bit. He's got a fucking teleport.
Yeah.
but he has to just slowly. I guess it's scarier. I guess
Is it though? Because it's funny.
it's scarier to see him slowly climb from Carl's point of view.
Yes,
okay.
true. It's slasher villain 101, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
slowly and ominously approach someone. Yeah, it's look.
But it's very funny to see him just climbing up the crane or whatever.
So the doctor dishes out the job. She's like, right, Grace, Graham, get everyone to evacuate the site, right? Don't care how you do it.
Yes.
Go and put some high visors or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Ryan and Yaz, you good with machinery? You're going to learn how to do a crane. You're
Yeah.
going to learn. You're going to amazing Spider-Man this for me and basically figure this out.
Amazing. What does that mean?
Remember when they all line up the cranes? When they're like we've got to help Spidey.
yeah.
Let's line up these cranes and help him out or whatever. Give him a straight
It's
line.
very
to
different to
swing down.
what this is.
I'm doing a joke, man.
But what's the joke?
They do the tactical cranes. It's fun. It's fun just dying a death out here when you do that. By the way,
But I don't really get what I have to understand the joke to go along with it. though.
that's fair. That's on me.
It just
all right?
feels like you're just referencing Spider-Man because there's a crane in it.
There is a crane in it though.
but that's nothing though. That's not anything.
I did my point. I did my Leo point at it. I was like crane.
Right. Great. There's a crane in Bob the Builder as well, probably.
It's
Should
like
we
that-
reference that?
It's like that scene in Bob the Builder.
Great. Yeah. Sure.
So Ryan's like, look, I don't want to climb the crane. Fuck me. Ryan's like, crane. Ryan's like, I
Don't
don't
make
want
me fly the plane, Doc.
to. Don't make me do it. Ryan's like, I don't want to climb the crane. All right. And he's like, dyspraxia, but also I feel like I should do this. I feel like this is my character arc to get over my dyspraxia or whatever he says.
Yeah.
And so he does.
I'm not
do
sure
it.
dyspraxia is just something you can
When
just
the- when the-
overcome
when
because
the
you
needs
believe in
must,
yourself.
Nathan.
Yeah. Like I'm no doctor. I don't know. But
Graham kicks open the door. Can't ride a bike. Can't climb a bloody crane ladder, mate.
But I tell you what, I have got. All right.
Ryan's got his GCSEs or whatever.
Right, these guys bronze and climbing a crane.
Good on him.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if that's true to life or whatever, but
That's
maybe
fair.
it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, Graham and they managed to get everyone out. They're like, evacuate the place or I'll kill you
Yeah.
or whatever.
They just do a little gambit, don't they? Put on some high vises.
Put on a high vis and a
Yeah.
clipboard. You can get anywhere.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You can do anything. Anyone will believe you.
So yeah, Tim Shaw's punching through the cabbie, right? And he's
Cabbie?
Yeah, the little cabbie of the crane, isn't he? At the top.
Cabbie's a cab driver.
Yeah, but
from
also
London.
the little cabbie of the crane. People say that.
No, they say a cab.
No, but
crane.
right, the fact that you haven't heard of it doesn't mean that people don't say it. It just means you
No,
haven't
I'm
heard
pretty
of it.
sure it does.
People
I'm pretty
say
sure it does.
cabbie to
A cabbie is a cab driver.
like you'll have a cabbie to a tractor will have a cabbie, a crane would have a cabbie. Like
No.
any kind of machinery that has a little drivable area.
I'll
That's
have
a cabbie.
Or a cabin.
No, it's not cabin. That's a different thing entirely.
Well, cabbie's a different thing entirely.
No, it's two things.
No.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm fine with this.
No.
But yeah, so he's like, what does he do? Carl kind of like climbs out the window and onto the walkway or something, and it's like warning.
Well,
walkway not
the
safe
doctor,
or something.
No, the doctor sees him, and she's like,
Oh,
up and over.
oh yeah. Okay, cool. So the cranes don't line up, so Carl's got to do a run and jump basically.
Oh well, first of all, Yaz and Ryan watch a YouTube tutorial on how to operate a crane.
Well, we
So
know.
that's
Maybe
pretty
Ryan
sick.
made it himself. Maybe this is one
Maybe
of his
Ryan
old
did
ones.
make. Yeah, is how to operate a crane.
Yes,
which
I've
is
got
pretty
just
good
the
stuff.
video for this.
Yeah. They get it wrong at first, but then they get it right. So that's good stuff.
Yeah.
But
character
then yes,
That's good.
Carl and the Doctor meet at the cranes,
Yeah.
and he's got to jump across.
He's got to jump, and then he doesn't jump. He tries to do like the world shit. Like if you actually look at the jump, he is going to pancake that if he gets grabbed or not.
He's about to jump, but then the Predator grabs him.
But he doesn't even do a run-up or anything. He fully just like goes...
The run-up's a lie.
That's outrageous.
They will give you no more momentum, all right?
That's nuts. It's
nuts.
It will only give you more momentum because you build the momentum.
No, I know this. It's not. It's a lie.
This is an absurd statement. This might be your stupidest statement.
No, the run-up's a lie, all right?
Is that why the Olympians do it then, is it? Is that why they do it?
When do they do it?
Every single jump done in professional
sports. Does Tom Daly do it?
He's not a runner. Or a jumper.
He's a jumper.
Oh, he does it. He's a diver. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he can't run because then he'd do that Mr. Bean sketch where he just falls off the diving board immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So there you go. Well, there we go.
Checkmate.
Fool I am.
Checkmate, atheists.
So yeah, he does a little jump, all right, and then is about to fuck it, and then the fucking Tim Shaw grabs him, and he's like, "No, don't grab me!" And he starts pulling him off. So, wait, hang on. No, he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Stop, Tim! Stop!
No, stop! Just wait a minute though. Just hang on, hang on, Doctor. It's okay.
It's not just like I'm coming. He's like, same.
Wait, no. Ah, goodness gracious me.
Yeah. So the Doctor does a big jump. She's like, I'll get over there instead. And then she does.
The Doctor does do a big jump. No run up.
No, the Doctor does do a run up.
I know. She does a run up. Yeah, she does a little run up. She does a big jump. Good big jump. Big action-packed jump for the Doctor.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
Bit of fun indeed.
Pulls herself up on the crane.
Yeah. Physical exertion is happening.
By the way, we haven't said this yet. What a lovely look for the Doctor, I think. Ripped. We always say we like a Doctor in the previous Doctor's outfit, you know, in a regeneration special.
Always looks cool.
The ripped 12th Doctor suit and stuff looks very, very good, isn't it?
There's a moment especially where she's like reaching around, she's like rummaging around their pockets and the cuffs are all just like fucked up and hanging off, and I'm like, my goat once embodied this suit and now it is in tatters. But
it's embodied by a woman, which you hate.
Yuck!
Yeah,
get her out of
here. Yuck, he says.
So I think this scene is great. Everything that follows here is like is great Doctor stuff, I think.
Prove it.
So the Doctor's like, listen, Tim, right, you cunt. I'm gonna destroy the recall pod thing, right? So if I fuck this up, you can't go home, right? And then all of your lads or whatever, all of your lads will think you're a big fucking pussy because you couldn't come here and kill someone, which is what the Predator job is or whatever. And that she asks again about the like, what do you do with the people once you've caught them? And he's like, we put them in a chamber of like they're half dead, half alive, and we keep them as trophies. And just something about Jodie Whittaker's line delivery of how completely obscene. It's like, that's great. That's, you can tell, like, performance-wise, she's starting to mellow out a little bit, and like her brain is getting a bit more mental clarity, and it's a great scene. It's a great back and forth between it because she pulls out quite a few like Doctor moments of just like condemning wrong and evil shit, even with Carl, which I think was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's interesting because when he was saying about like the victims that are left in stasis, you know, on the thing. It's interesting because does that mean that dude's sister is still
half dead,
just
half
in
alive
stasis
somewhere?
Because I know we come back to this villain at the end of the series.
Yes, yeah.
So maybe they come back to her too. I don't know. I can't really remember.
I can't wait to see my brother. I'm sure he's been looking for me.
Yeah, he's not dead somewhere in a warehouse.
Oh, he left me a file though. That's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, very very great moment, great performance from Jodie.
Yeah,
obviously all built into the big "I'm the Doctor" moment, which is something you need in a regeneration episode. You need that moment of declaration where they officially embody and take on the role.
Yeah,
it's always great to see, and yeah, Jodie does it so well. Just the big "I'm the Doctor." Great moment, really well done, and paired especially again with a great score as well. I think the music in that moment is really well done as well.
I'm glad you said that, because I was going to bring up the music. I think that like the way, like, we've seen other definitive Doctor moments before, and it's typically punctuated by like a big Murray Gold hits it with a big like I am the Doctor. Funnily enough, for the moment where they say I am the Doctor. But I like this score kind of seems a bit more like calm. I don't know, like it's a bit more like, and it's what I was saying a minute ago. Like I feel like the music is matching Jodie Whittaker's performance as more like I have mental clarity. I'm the Doctor. I get it. I'm calm. I like that. I think it's good.
That's not it. I can't do it, but it's
like
like
or whatever it is. That's it.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, nice. We nailed it together, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, good. Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's nice. It's understated. So this is a fun moment, right? Because the Doctor tries to connect with Tim Shaw a little bit and says like, look, people change all the time. And she's like, fucking, I'd know that, right? I'm doing a big regeneration, right? Which is, the unsaid thing. And she's like, you can honor who you've been, but decide to be different going forward. And I like that, like, even people like Carl, it's a funny little bit that he's like, I am valued and I am loved and all of this stuff. Like, the episode is fundamentally about people changing and Tim Shaw's refusal to get him changed. Jodie's like, all right, I gave you a chance, suck shit and die. Fuck you. Which was great.
Well,
no, she doesn't say fuck you and die, but she's like, bruv, I put the bombs on you. You detonated them. That's your call, man. Not my problem. Yeah.
I don't think she's ever like fuck you and die. I feel like she's very much the opposite of that.
Yeah. Really. Carl's like fuck you and die.
Yeah, which is fair enough from Carl.
Yeah.
Carl's not the Doctor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Carl's just a man who's been through it tonight.
Yeah,
right?
Carl's had enough, frankly. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, Carl kicks him off. All right.
Yeah.
And then he falls, but he teleports before he falls or whatever. And he's like, I am important. And I'm like, yes, you are, King.
Yeah.
You're
but then we get told off
right.
for agreeing with him by the Doctor because she's like, you had no right to do that. And it's like,
well, the
shit.
Doctor's also right, though, as well.
They're two legends.
Two people can be right, okay?
Different circumstances, but I get both of them,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, Grace kills a squid monster.
Yeah, why? Why bother? Because
what do you mean, why bother? Because it's trying to destroy the crane.
I know, but it's just isn't it just a data thing now? Like, is it not gonna?
No, he's taking apart the crane so it'll fall down.
Oh yeah, well, why would it still be bothering? Like, your mate's pissed off, mate. Like, you're not. It's not a malicious thing. It's just a data gatherer.
But it's there. But now. But it's there trying to do all that while he's still there. This is all happening before he fucking
in
goes.
and around this moment, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
They don't go, oh, Tim Shaw's gone. Now I'm gonna start blowing up this crane.
Yeah, exactly. So they climb in the crane, they fucking do the electric thing on the squid monster again.
Yes.
And it works, it falls apart, drops, but it sadly also knocks Grace to the floor too. She is in fact a woman who fell to earth. Oh, it was about her the whole time.
See, I like that title, but I think they're missing a trick by not calling it something simple like Hey. I think calling it something like Hey would really undersell the...
Why would they call it Hey?
Oh, because I'm doing the YouTube video. Ryan's...
I know.
Fuck you, man. What do you think about...
I don't.
Good. Glad to see you with us. What do you think about Grace's death and the scene and such?
I think it's very sad. I think Bradley Walsh does a really good, quite understated performance, but really good in this moment. I strange to say I like it, but I do because I think it's a good performance. It's quite sad. I wish. To be honest, I really wish Grace hadn't died and stuck around. To be honest, I really liked Grace, and I think she would have been a great addition or possibly replacement to one of the people on the team. And I think
there's a few people I think that agree with that sentiment.
I think me personally, I think it would probably be a better TARDIS team if it was Grace, Graham, although you'd have to change his name. Grace, Graham, and Yaz. And the Doctor.
And Andrew Lloyd Webber.
No, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Because I know they're trying to like go back to the classic vibes of, you've got Susan and then you got her two teachers and stuff. You got the 4-person TARDIS team, all right? So they're trying to go back to that a little bit. But I feel like this would be even more so because you got Graham and Brian and then you got Yaz and then the two olders, the younger, and then the Doctor as well.
It would just be a dynamic we haven't seen before. Like, we've seen young people in the TARDIS a whole bunch. Like, give us something a little bit more interesting. Companions don't have to be 19 years old. I feel like that just should be a rule. Like
19 is so young.
It's so young.
It's so young. Like when I was a kid, it didn't bother me, but now I'm like, that's so young.
Yeah.
Like,
and what the worst thing about 19 is that you think you're an adult and you're not.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You're not. You're listening to this now and you're 19.
Yeah.
You're so young.
Grow
and
the
stupid.
fuck up. Yeah.
No. But you're young and stupid, and that's okay. You're at the age where you're supposed to be young and stupid.
Around 23, you'll start to get it, and then around 26, you'll get it again. and then I think you're set.
And then at 30, you'll really get it. Right? Lawrence hasn't got it.
I haven't got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I will say before we move on from Grace's death is that I think the editor did a bad job here.
Oh, here he goes. Bloody hell. Editing Lawrence is here.
I like the character of Grace. I agree with your sentiment that I think she would have made a more interesting companion than someone else, right? But I think it's so quick. It's so quick. Like Grace drops. They have the great moment of don't be mad, I'm not mad. Like from Bradley, like so quick that line delivery is great. But then whilst I'm trying to have a little somber moment in the show, it just like Grace says like, don't be scared without me or something. And then she's just dead, like immediately. Like there's no, you get like a quick half-second reaction shot of every character and then it just cuts. And I'm like, let me live in this for a moment. Like this was supposed to be a big deal. Like a character's just died of a companion. It's supposed to be a big moment. And it just, for me, it felt like the breakneck pace of it, for me, shot itself a little bit. And you get another scene with Ryan as well, and it's like, my dad's not here. And I'm like, you get rid of all of this, man. Keep me in the Grace moment. I don't care about Ryan's fucking dad. Like,
I feel like if Ryan's going on to be an existing companion in the show, you probably need more character development for Ryan.
I agree, but I think I would imagine, this is speculative because I can't say for sure, because I can't remember. I would imagine the death of Grace is more impactful to Ryan's character than Ryan's dad, who is clearly an absent father. I think,
it's both though. It's both Grace and Ryan's dad.
Then do one next week and like get like or pay lip service to it briefly. But I think you should live in the moment of Grace a bit more. I cannot tell you how and maybe this is just a me thing, but I found it so jarring that it was so quick. Like if you watch the scene again, I think Grace dies and we've moved on within 20 seconds, which is crazy.
Oh, I don't get that at all.
Really?
Not at all, brother.
I'd love to time it out because I really feel like it went like
where do we move on to?
I can't remember what happens next. What happens after that? I think it's the YouTube video. It cuts back to Ryan on his YouTube
talking about his gran.
No, but I want.
So how's that moving on?
Because it's in the moment. I want to see. I'm not saying that they drop the plot point. I'm saying I want to see the moment sit and sync with Ryan for a minute. That like his nan's dead, and he watched her just die. And it's not like she died calmly. She died falling to her death.
Yeah, maybe. I don't. I don't need to sit in the death scene itself, just as long as I'm sitting in the consequences of it. Just as long as
fair enough, yeah.
We're moving on and sitting in, and we're having the reaction and responding to what's happened. We don't need to have a long drawn out death scene. You don't need to see Ryan fall to his knees next to her body or anything like that.
I don't want that. I don't want melodrama or big. Or I don't want it drawn out. I definitely don't want that. I think this episode does suffer from scenes that go on too long, and bizarrely this is not the scene to cut it short to the bone for me. But I think it's preference. For me, I was a little bit like, I could have sat there for a bit longer, not forever, but
I feel like you sit there in what comes next, because pretty much the rest of the episode, apart from the last few moments at the end, is all about Grace's passing.
It is about Grace,
and
yeah.
You have fucking Ryan Yates doing his YouTube video, and then he's trying to ride a bike again, but he's doing it on his own this time. He's frustrated, and he still can't.
I like all of that stuff.
Can't quite do it. And then he's waiting for his dad, but he's waiting for his dad to show up for his nan's memorial service.
Oh yeah, it's not the funeral, is it? Yeah,
it's not a funeral, no.
Yeah, no. I get it. I know the episode doesn't drop it. I just feel like the scene was a bit hastily cut down. I think. I would imagine.
I didn't really notice.
That's fair. Like I say, it's
hit me.
preferencing, I guess. But yeah, for me, that was like something that I was a little bit like, oh, okay. But anyway, so he's doing his YouTube video. It wasn't a rug pull. I guess it's just you now have the context. The woman that he was speaking about at the beginning was not in fact the doctor. It was in fact his nan, which is nice.
As is the woman who fell to earth.
As is the woman who fell to earth in the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is so. Like you said, he's given his bike another go, stacks it multiple times. There's a quietness to the moment where the doctor. It's like the camera pulls back and the doctor's watching him just do this. I thought that was quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and then this is the memorial service where Ryan's dad's what do you call it? Not there, basically.
Ryan's dad's not there. No, he's absent, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out more about him later, but yeah. And then it's the memorial service. Graham does a little speech talking.
Great speech
about Grace. Very sweet. Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah. This is
what
I said up top. By the way, sorry. This is what I was saying, that I think Chibnall is really good at communicating a tone and an idea, but his dialogue and his back and forth is a bit weak and sometimes a bit too exposition heavy. Like this speech, because Bradley Walsh here isn't speaking to anyone, it's a dialogue scene for him, but he's not interacting with anyone. So it's a beautifully written speech, and it's a lovely meditation on like as a character you can understand Grace's humor through the way the speech is written. And like you do feel like these people actually all knew this person that they lost. It doesn't feel like extras in a room. I think it's a really well presented scene, really well directed, and really well written. But then it just when Chibnall, he gets a lot of stick for being a bad writer in this era of Doctor Who anyway. And I think it's just because sometimes the dialogue between people is a bit clunky. But in terms of communicating ideas from page to screen, he's great at it. I think this is really nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me to say Chibnall is a bad writer when Broadchurch exists.
Yeah, come on,
so crazy to me. Like that show's so good. Man.
Yeah,
like, and I know it doesn't quite translate into this, but
that quality is still there, and it came from him.
Yeah,
like, let's be serious. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's a beautiful speech, beautifully well written. You're absolutely right about the sense of like Grace's personality coming across in what he's saying.
Yeah,
like he's a second husband, but she said he'll do for a second attempt and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it is beautiful speech. And then afterwards, they're speaking with the doctor, and we find out Graham had cancer, or still does, and is in remission. And Grace was his nurse, and that's how they met, which is very sweet and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting to know about Graham that he has cancer, but
yeah, it's a nice one. I like this. This is like they're all getting to know each other, and now that the chaos has died down, and now that the Doctor's not as manic, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think my criticism is a bit light on Yaz. Really,
it is a bit.
We don't really find too much out about Yaz at this point. Just that we basically know about her is that she's a cop and she wants to do more. Basically, that's kind of the extent of her character at this point. There's I think there's a part of that is there's just too many people. You're just trying to do too much, and you've only got an hour. I don't know if there necessarily is too many people. I think it can work.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. You have to devote the time to them though,
which it wasn't really put. Weird that Carl got more play than Yaz.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, Carl had more character development than Yaz in this episode, I think.
Yeah.
But obviously Yaz is going to be in the series for longer than Carl and have more screen time and stuff. But for this one episode, it's a little bit light on Yaz. There's not much there.
I know Yaz's day comes because people enjoy Yaz as a companion. I'm excited to see kind of where it goes for them. I like what the Doctor's saying in this scene about like she lost the family that she had long ago, but she holds them in her worldview. And like
every single time the Doctor mentions having a family, losing a family, it makes me despise a certain line that happens later even more.
Oh,
yeah. Which I'm not talking about.
No,
but
yeah.
Russ,
man. Small God. Russ.
Stop it.
No longer Big Russ.
I'm not saying any names, all right?
I was funny speaking of about Yaz, right? There's a moment from Yaz that I do really like where the Doctor does claim that she's just a traveler that helps out where she can, and Yaz just has this look of admiration on her face. And like it's interesting from Yaz's perspective that she's trying to do exactly that. She's trying to help out more. She's capable of more things, and she wants bigger and kind of bolder jobs to undertake. And I think she sees a bit of herself in the Doctor in that moment. And I also think it's fun that they punctuate that moment. And this is just me, and I don't know if this had been decided in this early in the era. But the next thing Yaz says after that look of admiration is that it's time for the Doctor to get out of those clothes, which I thought was
interesting. You think she's saying you should get naked?
You should get naked, Doctor. I think there's an element of Yaz being like, I might fancy you a little bit here, like as early as this.
People often say the Yaz Doctor thing came out of nowhere. It very much didn't.
I don't think so. Yeah,
it very much is hinted at.
Episode 1, brother. Here we are.
beforehand. But yeah. We'll see.
Anyway, new looks, Nathan.
New looks. She's in a charity shop. She's trying on all different kinds of clothes. She's not bought women's clothes in a long time, so she's having a go of it, seeing what she likes. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the outfit?
I like this. This is I can't, to the point where I can't really imagine the 13th Doctor wearing anything else. Like,
interesting.
I feel like it's instantly iconic, like as a look. I also like the element of it where it's a little bit continued on from the vibe of Capaldi, in that he wanted his costumes to be like costumes that you could realistically buy off just random like shops on the street. Like, he didn't want it to be this big thing you'd have to go and spend a lot of money on. And I think you get that with like everyone's mum's got a big long grey coat. You could find a t-shirt quite similar to this, I feel. Like, you don't?
Do you think her coat's grey?
Is it not grey? I thought it was grey in this.
Oh my god! Do you think her coat's grey?
Is it not grey? I thought it was. Let me have a look.
No, brother. Do you think her coat's grey?
Oh, I don't now.
It's so blue, my guy.
I think whatever the right thing is what's happening. Let me have a look. I want to find that.
It's so clearly blue, my guy.
Let me have a look. Oh, it is quite clearly blue, actually. Yeah.
It's so clearly blue.
Yeah, that is quite clearly blue. Look, it's a light blue. All right,
it is a light blue, but it's so fucking clearly blue.
That is clearly blue, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, look. We all said
I think you might be colorblind.
I am. That's not a speculative thing. I am.
Wow.
Not fully. I really struggle to differentiate between certain colors, which doesn't lend a lot of credence to arguments we have had very loudly on this show before.
Yeah.
All right, that's definitely blue. But look, I like it. Look, it's a good costume. I think it's good vibes. I like the wide trousers of it. I think they're very flowy, very nice.
Colettes.
Is that what they're called?
Maybe, I don't know.
Interesting.
I like the earring.
The earring's nice. Yeah,
it's like a little chain thing. It's like at the top of the earlobe, but down to the bottom of the earlobe.
You wouldn't catch this every day, this earring. It's a bit different, a bit quirky, a bit out there.
Yeah. I like it. You got the Pride t-shirt, the little rainbow Pride banner.
Yes.
The t-shirt changes a little bit. That's the kind of the variation on the 13th Doctor's look.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not much, just changes colour.
I think the coat might also go from grey to blue in certain
No, it's always blue. I don't know. It's black at one point, though.
Is it?
But yeah, it's mostly blue, though.
There's a tuxedo look, isn't there?
That's a different thing.
That's a different thing. 13 has a black coat. Interesting.
That's a different thing. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I like it. I think this is nice. It's a good look. I'm excited about seeing it develop. I think it doesn't
develop much. But,
does it not? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Sometimes she'll wear a scarf.
Nice, awesome. I think it has what I remember watching a Doctor Who Confidential episode way back in series 1 when they were designing the big leather coat for 9. And it's always stuck with me that the Doctor, you should be able to just silhouette the Doctor and know who they are and see that outline of that costume. And I think this would achieve that.
This very much works to that. Yeah.
Which is awesome.
100%.
And maybe Small Rush should take some notes.
Yeah. Do you know what doesn't really work for the silhouette?
What?
It does, but it's more the person rather than the costume. But 10 doesn't.
I think that's wrong. I think you got the long coat with 10, I think.
Yeah, but no long coat, though.
Maybe.
Just the suit. And but if you do, then it's the hair which gives them away.
That's true. Yeah. So, and that's all part of the look. Everything counts in the look.
I think it's cheating slightly.
That's ridiculous. You wouldn't say that if it was Capaldi. You wouldn't.
Oh, by the way, I accidentally caused panic on Instagram.
I saw that you did this, and I saw that we got a few messages, and before I noticed that you'd already done it, I was gonna put something out there being like, sorry for everyone that we terrified. Apparently,
I put a picture on Instagram on our Instagram story. It was like I found a lovely picture of Peter Capaldi, like smiling. He's beautifully lit and everything. It's such a nice picture of him. He's got a beautiful smile on his face.
Yeah.
So I posted that. I made it black and white, which I kind of knew what I was doing a little bit.
Come on, man.
Like, I made it black and white, and the caption, it was a quote from his last episode there. Hate is always foolish, love is always wise. Yeah. And then we'll miss you 12 is what I put. Just because like we finished the 12th Doctor's era, we're moving on to the 13th now. Yeah. And we got a lot of messages being like, I thought Peter Capaldi had died. You scared me for a second. Like, sorry.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean
my
to.
My bad. Sorry about that.
That's fun. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Look,
yeah.
That is a scary thought.
Yeah.
And he's not a young man either. So
he's not old.
No, he's not old. Especially he's going out in Glastonbury playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing his old guitars and stuff. Yeah,
he's doing all right. Anyway, yeah. So she finds the outfit. It's good stuff, and then she needs help locating a TARDIS.
Yeah.
So she's got the gang together.
I'll do a thing.
They're in that same warehouse. They're just stolen that warehouse, I guess.
The guy's still dead on the floor, maybe.
Yeah, probably. He's probably just in the corner, rotting away.
They've put a coat over him.
Yeah. So, but yeah, then they're gonna find the TARDIS. She's like, I've had fun. See you later. I'm gonna find my TARDIS.
Yeah.
Wish me luck. Poppity ping. Off we go.
Yeah.
But then they're all gone. They all get teleported away.
Yeah.
Into the cold vacuum of space.
Quite the cliffhanger.
Bit scary.
Yeah, it is a bit.
How did you get out of this one?
I am now seeing what you are saying a couple of weeks back when you said this was the start of a very long weekend for the Doctor.
Yes. This is all still going from fucking there was a bit of a time jump. There was like that 2 weeks and fucking thing, but whatever. Still, ignore that bit.
Get it? All right.
It's been still from world enough. World enough.
The world is not enough, and there's no time to die.
The world is not enough, and there's no time to die. Yeah. From there, it's all like just one long weekend for the Doctor.
Yeah, which is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, catch a break. But this is so no TARDIS, which is a
TARDIS
a
in this
departure
episode.
from a new Doctor staple. Yeah, which is interesting.
No TARDIS at all. Possibly the first.
I really hope that whenever we do see the new TARDIS, it really makes you wait for the grand reveal, and it's a good surprise. And I like the design.
Do you feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
Did you like the that's it. It's there's a little preview of the theme tune because it plays over the credits.
There is. It's so funny that they're like, we won't put the title sequence because we want to save it for next week.
Yeah.
And let everyone see it. But then it's just there at the end title sequence.
Well, I heard it, didn't I? Yeah.
No, but not even. You can see the visuals are there as well.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's the same.
I like theme tune wise, I think it rocks pretty hard, right? There's elements of the eepiness of the
We'll
classic.
talk more about that next week, but yeah.
I know, but I like it, right? And it's
well, we're not talking about it.
Oh, but it's appeared in this episode though.
All right.
What did appear in this
episode? Did you watch
episode?
the coming up?
Yeah, I did. Very weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next segment then.
Weirdo of the week. Weirdo.
This is everyone's favorite section of the show where we get to take a chance to look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little characters who come across our screens each and every week. Lawrence, who is your weirdo for this week?
So my weirdo, I had two options, but I feel like we've already spoken at length about Chibnall being obsessed with blogging, so I will scrap him.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And I'm instead going for two weirdos, that being the two people that watched a eulogy of a man's nan and disliked it.
Okay, yeah.
Which is pretty wild, pretty mean.
Yeah, but also it's accurate though, for YouTube.
I clicked on this video expecting some really cool hey. All right.
Yeah.
And I've been let down by a eulogy of a man's nan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's mean, man. If you're sitting through that whole thing, right?
People are mean though.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
YouTube.
But that doesn't mean they're not weird.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair. It is accurate, but yeah, that doesn't excuse the weirdness of it, I guess.
So, pray tell, who might your...
So, my weirdo is whoever cut together or whoever idea it was for the coming up on this season, rather than having, a big, fun, action-packed trailer to get everyone excited for the show, they just have a long, boring montage of guest stars and names. Like, what fucking 8-year-old kid is going to get excited about Mark Addy and Lee Mack appearing in an episode of Doctor Who in the future?
It's so
to be
funny.
honest, I didn't know most of those names. All right, I didn't know most of those people.
I know,
and I'm not like, oh, I'm so hyped to see this person be
I knew 3 of them. There was Mark Addy, there was Sean Dooley, and there was Brett Goldstein. Those are the ones I knew.
What a baffling, boring choice, man. Like, what kid is getting excited to see fucking Brett Goldstein?
Yeah.
Okay?
That's Robert Baratheon. Look at that. Wow.
Come on, man.
Yeah, very strange. It feels like Windows Movie Maker put together as well. Like, it just...
Haley Cropper was in there.
I don't know who Haley Cropper is.
She's thingy in Broadchurch season 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A Broadchurch alum. Nice.
Broadchurch alum, yeah. Much like Jodie. Broadchurch
Much like
alum.
Jodie. Yeah, great stuff. Nathan, it's time for the audience to have their say. We got some emails, we got some Discords, we got some voice notes. What do you want to start with? What do you want to do?
Oh fuck.
I've pre-done mine. I've
all right,
pre-selected.
good. We'll read one then.
Okay, Spooky Sage Nathan says, my goat is here. I love her so much. This era is definitely not perfect, but god damn, it's fun. 13 is not my favorite Doctor. That goes to 12, but she is the Doctor that resonates with me the most, especially as a trans woman. I'm so excited for you to watch this era. This episode is also really fun. It's a lovely introduction to the new era. Let's fucking go. 13, my Pookie. P.S. Look how fucking awesome her Sonic is. OMG, it's so cool. Not sure I agree with the P.S. But
yeah, I agree with most of that.
Yeah.
Also, the me being trans part as well. That was a weird joke to make.
They weren't even offensive. That was just strange.
No, it was just strange. It was just there was no reason for it, was there? Yeah, no, I can't agree with the screwdriver thing.
Yeah,
but the rest of it, yeah, I think 13 is great.
13 is my Pookie as well, which is a
my
phrase.
Pookie. What's a Pookie?
That's
like
it's like a
little
bow,
thing,
isn't it? Like my boo.
A bow?
My lover.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think it's a lover.
Is it not a lover? What's a bow?
No,
then?
more like a little my like cutie pie thing. Like,
oh right, okay.
Not a like you could call. I assume you could call your child your Pookie. I think.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because you think it's a lover thing, but I don't think it is.
It might not be a lover thing.
I think you're making it a lover thing,
right?
But I don't think it's a lover thing.
Shall I Google Pookie? Just two,
Google
two
Pookie.
old men
Let's look
Googling
up
the
Pookie.
definition of slang.
This podcast is mostly us looking up new slang.
A term of endearment for a loved one. Or,
there you go.
Or a slang term for a drug pipe.
Okay, well, I don't think it's that.
It's probably not that one.
Okay.
Yes, 13, my drug pipe bong or whatever.
See, a loved one is not a lover.
Yeah.
A loved one can be a lover, but it's not exclusive to a lover.
That's true. Like, you're my Pookie.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're not lovers.
We have been.
Kissing. Hell yeah.
We've done many kisses.
Yeah, I've seen your penis.
And other stuff. We shared that passionate night together before your wedding.
We did, yeah. My last night as a free man.
Yeah, we made full use of it. Anyway, this is from Joe. Yes, Joe Candy. Sometimes I have to look up if they use a different name in the email.
Of course.
Because,
Yeah.
Anyway, the woman who fell to earth. Hi guys, first email in, but really excited for you guys to get to Jodie. I think this is a strong opener, although it does show the flaws in Chibnall's style, mainly in the scenes feeling busy with all the characters. I don't mind a bigger group, but it really feels like they're each waiting for their turn to speak and aren't given much direction otherwise. I don't like Graham. Being honest, I can't really see past the Bradley Walsh of it all. He wants Ryan to call him Grandad after knowing Ryan for 3 years. I did think that was a bit strange, really.
Yeah, that's full on, isn't
Why
it?
is he so insistent on it,
Yeah.
you know?
Is he ever going to call me Grandad? Ryan, you piece of shit, stop having dyspraxia, would you? And also call me Grandad, you cunt.
Yeah, that felt a bit odd. Ryan was 16 when he met Graham, and yet he tells him he's blaming stuff on his dyspraxia. I know Grace calls him out on it, but it's just too off-put for me. Fair enough.
Yeah, Grace should have a stronger word, I think, with him.
Yaz is commanding ACAP. Also, Garen and I currently trying to work it out if Yaz is canonically also 19 like Ryan, because that would make her young AF to be a second-year probation cop.
True.
Yeah, but I think it would be possible, though, because you can sign up when you're 18, I believe. So, assume that would be a second year.
Yeah, straight out of school.
Straight into the force.
Then you have to go to uni to be a cop?
Nah, do you fuck. Ryan is often called one of the worst companions, and yet I think he's the strongest character in this episode. We see a lot of his flaws. He's quick to get frustrated. He distances himself from people, and he's clearly very online. Brackets could be related to the lack of IRL friends. I don't remember. He goes through a little arc of being brave when climbing the ladder, showing already the effect the Doctor has on him. I also love the Doctor talking to him about his dad. Honestly, if they keep up with this arc of Ryan gaining confidence through the Doctor, I think he's the best of the bunch. Don't know if they do keep up with that arc.
Yeah, I would that I will say that caught me off guard, but then as they explained it a little bit, I can see that. I can see the argument for that, but yeah, I can't in the times that I have watched this, which is once, I cannot remember a fucking thing about Ryan.
You said twice.
No, as in like the era once. I've watched the whole era once. Yeah.
And of course, Jodie, IMO, she sells being the Doctor in this. I love how she controls the room immediately. I do wish she had a better main outfit, though, because she looks so cool in Capaldi's rags. She does look cool in the rags, but I like the outfit. Also, this episode is visually great, but I don't like the black bars. Yeah, it feels unnecessary, the aspect ratio change. It feels... Because also it wasn't filmed in this aspect ratio.
Was
so
it
it's
not?
Just,
That's weird then, yeah.
Oh, I doubt it. Like, I don't think so.
Thing is, they're so minuscule that
it just feels it just artificially cropped, isn't it, for no reason?
Yeah, people would have framed they would have framed it for this aspect ratio, but it's such a minimal change that it's like the framing will work one way or another. Yeah,
it's like not even like a standard aspect ratio. Though.
No, it's not.
Like,
it's weird. Yeah,
it's very much like in between like 16:9 and 2:3s and whatever the fuck it is.
It's very HBO. We're premium telly now, kind of thing.
Yeah. And that's the whole era. That's the kind of like glow up the era as a whole has had. It's very much like
two black bars.
When you like, that's what I'm saying. Like when it looks different, that's what I'm talking about. It does look very like, oh, this is a streaming show now. This is hashtag. You'd see this on a streamer and stuff. So it's got to look good. Yeah. But I don't know if it really does.
It doesn't. You know? It is unnecessary. Like, but also it's for me, it's so minimal that I don't really care to even notice it. But then I can see the opposite argument of like, then why bother doing it? Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode too. Genuinely excited to go through this era again with a positive outlook. Joe, Welsh flag emoji. P.S. You don't have to read this bit. Well, I will. But you guys getting emotional at the end of another happy podcast inspired Garen and I to start not one, but two podcasts.
Oh, damn.
First Time Flyers, where we talk about TV show pilots, and All Hail the King, where we talk about Stephen King adaptations.
I heard about this, yeah.
You guys are amazing. All the best to you both. Love heart emoji. Oh, well, thank you very much, Joe. And shout out to both you and Garen and those podcasts. I think I've definitely heard of those. The Flight one and the Stephen King one I've definitely heard of. I think that's been posted in the Discord.
Yes, yeah, I've seen some artwork for that, which looked pretty fucking cool, I think. Yeah, that's cool. That must make you feel nice, because that was your whole recommendation at the end of OHP. You were like,
that was actually,
with your boys.
Start a podcast with your mates. Yeah, don't have to be boys.
No, but like your boys are your mates. Do you know what I mean?
I know you don't like girls and you think I should stay away.
It's true. I can't wait to get past this era. Let's do all the episodes now and get it done, I think.
No.
Nathan, Lego Lord President Dalek.
Lego Lord President.
There it is. They say good sign that the rest of this era will be good. Really like the new Sonic building scene and that unexpected ending. Great's death was always pretty sad, but I think they keep bringing it up a little bit too long in this era. Anyway, Graham is my favourite of the new TARDIS crew. Who's yours? A question I will present to Nathan.
For now, I'm gonna say Yaz, because I want to know more.
Yeah, Yaz is certainly the most intriguing. Speaking from purely this episode alone, Grace, but
she doesn't count.
She was part of the TARDIS team for this episode, was she not?
Has she been on the TARDIS?
And none of them have been on the TARDIS.
Exactly.
No, that you can't. You do this all the time. You just say exactly and think it makes your point.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely.
Checkmate atheist. Exactly.
Fucking-
We got him, boys.
You're a frustrating man.
He's cooked. He's so cooked, man. He's chopped for real.
I'm going Grace. You're going Yaz. In actual, if I had to
Grace
answer
isn't
that,
part of the TARDIS team.
all right, fine. Then I'm gonna go with, as much as I think he's an odd bloke sometimes, I think Graham's got good comedy chops, so I enjoy seeing him on screen.
The chase is well and truly on.
Chase is so on, man. Nathan, anyone else writing in on the emails or the voice notes?
Yes, we got an email from the Howler writing back in after last week. Hi, dolls. I did write the poem last week myself.
No.
And did it all in about 20 minutes because I wanted to send it in for this specific episode.
Jesus fucking
Glad
Christ.
you boys liked it. I will send more in as this series progresses. Love heart emoji. Please do, because that was beautiful. That was seriously a beautiful piece of writing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was still thinking, because I was editing it and I was listening back to it, and I was still thinking about it a couple of hours later, and I was like, that's really lovely. Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's
isn't
awesome.
it?
I can't believe you did that yourself. That's great.
Is Tim Shaw the stupidest villain to exist? Is his design the stupidest design I have ever seen? Of course it is. What a stupid question to even think about. Having said that, the design throws me straight back to the early RTD era with his idiocy rivaling plastic garbage can Mickey. The best part about this episode is Jodie, of course. Her fit is iconic, and I love that she got to make her own Sonic. Brackets, women in STEM. Hands up emoji. Which is also my favorite Sonic of all of New Who. I only wish Bradley Walsh had fallen off the ladder in the end, so I don't have to suffer him for the rest of the 2 seasons, because I absolutely cannot stand him. And Ryan has about as much personality as a wet cucumber that is in my compost bin. Wish Grace had stuck around and we got to see her more from her. Her presence is captivating on screen, and I would love to see her dynamic with the Doctor. I also wish we spent more time on the motivation of the Stenza to really establish them as the big bad of this series, especially since their design is that of an alien cosplaying a dentist who doesn't exactly understand the profession. Ciao for now. Keep on legging the Howler. There you go.
Can you imagine a world where Ryan had died in this episode and Grace stuck around?
Ryan. Yes, I can.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that would actually be quite compelling. I would like to see.
Isn't that what I said in the episode?
No. But this is another conversation now.
Is it? I don't know. I feel like it's the same conversation.
Maybe. But I'm just, because I'm thinking about it, because I'm realizing that a lot of people are not like vibing with Graham or Ryan, and I'm thinking, would it be nice to have Grace as a companion dealing with the death of
So
Ryan?
what you're saying is, wouldn't it be cool to have Grace, Graham, and Yaz on board the TARDIS?
Yeah, and Grace is like upset that Ryan's dead, and Yaz is like, that was my friend
Again,
from
I feel
school
like
or
this is
whatever.
exactly what I
Well,
said.
I'm expanding on it then.
This is exactly a point I brought.
Well, then
up
fine.
earlier.
Then you've already heard.
Didn't
your
have
thoughts on
anything
it.
to say about it back then.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
really.
thinking
So it makes me
about
think
it.
you wasn't listening.
No, I
to me
was
when I
listening. I'm
said-
just thinking about it. I'm thinking.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, people fucking. What was that? A wet cucumber in the compost bin.
I don't know. I've already moved on.
That was
brother.
mean.
Anyway.
That was very mean.
That's good stuff, though.
That was good stuff indeed. Spook Dog says, I actually really like
Spook
this
Doggy
episode.
Dog?
Spook Dog. Da 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 da. I
D to
actually
the
really,
O double G.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I actually really like this episode quite a lot. That said, Ryan probably should have been swapped out with Grace as a permanent companion. No shade to him, but I think she's great, and an older middle-aged couple would have been a really interesting dynamic in the TARDIS. Probably my favourite moment here is when the Doctor admits she also would have touched the glowing lights in the forest. It's a throwaway moment, but it really embodies the Doctor and Jodie's version of it in particular to me. Curious to the point of recklessness. All that said, I'm excited to rewatch this era with fresh eyes alongside you two. It definitely had its flaws, but I remember having a fair bit of fun with it too. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think I'm excited to rewatch this because the last time I watched this, I was still in my dumb, I don't like Peter Capaldi era.
So dumb,
yeah,
so stupid.
So that was like, I was a completely different person. So I'm excited to see what I actually think of this now as an adult.
I remember you liking Series 11 quite a bit, though.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, I remember you liking Series 11, but disliking Series 12.
I don't remember those opinions.
Which for me is, I would probably say the other way around. I prefer
Really?
Series 12 over Series 11. Yeah.
I can't really remember much of this.
And I am
series.
often right.
Fair enough. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? As time goes on. Who else is writing into us? Because that's me on the Discords. I've now read out 3.
So, new era. I was a little wary going in when this aired because I'm a raging sexist, but also because of Chris Chibnall. Now, unlike some fans, I generally liked his prior Doctor Who work, but I think most would be hard-pressed to describe it as anywhere near as good as Moffat's work in the RTD era. And I'd seen Broadchurch, which was good overall, but the show was hardly a barrel of laughs, and for me, Doctor Who and humor were so intertwined, so integral, I worried that part of the show I loved so much would be gone. Leading up to the airing, I was a little hopeful. The marketing for the series was super colorful, the trailer looked fun, so I got hyped. And then I watched this. In hindsight, I think this is actually alright. It's not my favorite, but I do think it is one of the better Chibnall-penned episodes of the Jodie era, but at the time, I just remember it felt dark, and it felt humorless. It is dark, not colorful like the marketing, and there's definitely less humor and different humor. But looking back, I think this episode does a good job of launching a new era with the statement of change. It's not my favorite era, I'll admit, but Doctor Who is about change and must change, whether you like it or not.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, that is very
Whether
true.
you like it or not, that show's got to change, you know?
Was the marketing for this big and bombastic?
Oh, yes.
Really?
It was very... I remember, this is like Lawrence levels of stupidity, all right?
Okay, wow,
but like,
thanks. Awesome.
But like, I remember seeing a trailer for this where it was like Jodie Whittaker standing in a room with like, and there was a big like domed glass ceiling above her, and it shattered. Okay, the glass ceiling shattered, and it all fell down. And I'd seen that trailer so many times, and it wasn't until like one of the last times I saw it, like just before the series was there, and it was like, oh, they're shattering the glass ceiling because it's a woman doctor. Oh, I get it now. I get it.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And also the caption was, like the like tagline of the trailer was "It's about time,"
That's
the
fun.
show is about time.
Yeah.
It's about time. Woman dog.
That's a great tagline.
It's a good trailer.
Yeah.
But it took me so long to get it. I was
You're like, that's so dumb. I've seen Doctor Who before. No, it's about time. Thank you very much.
I know it's about time. Why? Also, why is this glass ceiling shattering? What does that mean?
They've obviously missed the trick by not putting "It's About Time" and space, because it's actually also about time and space.
I think you mean it's about time travel. I think
Idiots.
Come on, man.
That's fun.
But yeah, the marketing is very like colorful. I will say this is something I wanted to mention.
Yeah,
maybe you should make this into a clip for like Instagram and stuff, because I think they should go out there.
Okay.
But shout out to the Black Archive. Okay.
Yes,
because
so true.
Everything like the Black Archive has been so fundamental to this podcast, such a valuable resource. Okay, like I cannot overstate how useful and amazing and incredible and important the work that Black Archive do, because they like source and maintain and archive and keep this gallery of all like the Doctor Who promotional material, and they're high res, they're great versions, and it's like all of Doctor Who and all the spin-off stuff as well. Like it's a absolute great resource. And it's just one guy who does it all, by the way. Just one guy who does it all.
Yeah.
And he does it all just for the fucking love of the game. Doesn't put ads on it. It's not monetized in any way whatsoever.
Fucking wild.
It's just purely because like he believes it's an important resource, an important thing to do, and it absolutely is. And again, like all the promotional material we use, everything that we get for the podcast, like our graphics, our YouTube thumbnails, everything comes from the Black Archive. That's where we able to source all our stuff. So they have been such a huge help to us.
And we do monetize this stuff as well. So that's
do monetize this stuff as well.
So this has been great for us too.
But yeah, but they've announced that they're stepping away from it now. They're the site's staying up, but they themselves are just stepping away from working on the Black Archive just for personal reasons. But yeah, it's a shame, but absolutely huge shout out to them, because again, fundamental work that they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the Black Archive, you can see like all the marketing for this era and stuff, and it is all very like colorful and bold and bombastic and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I remember, unless I'm misremembering it, I remember that Flux had like a bunch of color. Like that was like
the whole era does, to be honest. The whole 13 era does, really.
Interesting. Yeah.
The rainbows are like a very quite prominent thing.
Yeah, no, I did. This does ring a bell, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Hugo. Thank you for drawing my attention to that as well. And also, yeah, the GOAT Black Archive, man. Great stuff.
The GOAT. Shout out to the Black Archive.
Shout out to the Black Archive, indeed. Is that it for thoughts?
That is it
Lovely.
for thoughts.
Lovely,
Yes.
jubbly. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Right, it'd mean the world to us if you could give us a little 5-star review. Also, we've got an Instagram page, we've got a TikTok page. It's still got Legs Pod. Go and check us out. We're posting clips and stuff there. And
We got a YouTube channel.
we do have a YouTube channel, but it's not really a social media account, is it? But it is something.
No, but it's there.
It is something
You
that
can
we
subscribe.
have. Yeah,
There's other podcasts there as well.
there are other podcasts there. Other podcasts that we have.
Fish and Chip Files,
Yeah.
Talking Pictures podcast.
The Fish and Chibs files, you might say.
Stop that.
Also, we have a little Discord, right? There's lots going on in there. There's movie nights, there's chatting about telly, music, art, whatever else. It's not Doctor Who related. Well, it's Doctor Who related, but it's not just Doctor Who related. It is a lovely place, lovely community of some genuinely cool people, and it's a safe space. No weird bigots and cunts, all right? We get rid of them, which we don't really have a lot of invading, to be honest. But yeah, and that, Nathan, is down to the good work from Maylene, Nina, and Pierce, who are our lovely mods and beautiful, beautiful pals.
Me.
Also, and you, yeah, you do a good job keeping it. I realize that more often than not, I just break the rules that we establish. Like
I always break the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do it as a point of fun.
Kick me
And
out.
I do it exactly. That's why I do it. Like, what are you gonna do? You
yeah.
can't-
Watch.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me the
often
human
just break-
race is degenerate now.
Yeah, people sometimes get mad at me because I just break the rules and be like, "What the fuck are you gonna do
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it?" You know,
Leave then.
my server can't.
Lastly, we have a Patreon, right? It's
But also, don't break the rules because you don't have my privilege.
yeah,
and
you
will
can't.
get
We're
back.
very much allowed to, but you can't.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon as well, right? It's £5 to access everything on there. Each month, you're going to get yourself a little topic episode, an episode commentary, and an episode of Still Got Rex, which is a pop culture recommendation podcast that we do. And
Whoa!
as-
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's sounding like you get 3 bonus podcasts a month,
you're
Lawrence.
goddamn right, Nathan.
That's too many.
Yeah.
You're practically giving them away.
for £5. That's true.
£5.
Yeah.
How about your 2 pints in 2018
Oh,
from Sheffield specifically?
That is so true. Yeah, and you can have an absolute rager on 2 pints, I think, if you have a low
Not
tolerance.
as much as of a rager as you can have on Still Got Legs Patreon. for
True.
£5.
Why would you even spend it on pints when you could stay in and
exactly.
listen to content, I think.
Yeah, exactly. You could also give more than £5 if you want.
Yeah, you can.
choose how much to donate. You can donate
£400.
£400 a month. If you want to do that,
Why
you're
not?
more than welcome to.
I'd do it. I just
Why
don't
not?
because I make the
Yeah.
content. It would just be money coming back to me. I would be paying £400 to give Nathan £200 a month. So I don't do that.
Yeah,
In a roundabout way. There's fees.
in a roundabout way.
Do we get fucked on fees? I don't know any of this. You know all of this.
Patreon take, I think it's about like 12%.
12% is crazy for doing nothing, by the way, apart from hosting everything.
Yeah, there's that.
But they don't make any of it. If they
None of
edited
it would exist without Patreon. I guess.
It would. It would just be dodgy dealings. I would stand in an alleyway in a brown trench coat giving out audio USBs or whatever, and people would have to come and give me £5.
I don't think that would have quite the same reach that Patreon does. Somehow.
Maybe not. And I'd get arrested for being Coldplay nonce with my USBs.
Exactly.
As well.
Yeah.
As Nathan mentioned at the start of the stream as well, by the way, we are at the start of the podcast, even I should say. We are streaming these now. They're live.
Whoa.
They're unfiltered. They're raw. You get to see about at least, I would say, a good 15 minutes of this shit typically gets cut, maybe more, because we're just waffling.
Also, I realized that the streaming service we currently use,
Yeah.
like I realized the price is actually double the price.
It's not. And we
because-
already thought that was an absurd price, by the way.
Yeah, because like apparently I got like a deal where it was like 50% discounted for the first 3 months.
Man.
So after the first 3 months, the price is just going to double. So we might have to look for a new streaming service.
Piers, can we have some help, please? Help Nathan figure out OBS or whatever.
Oh, but it's so complicated though.
Is it?
It's so OBS is so fucking like it's just not user friendly or interactive or anything.
Piers just said, "Mate, contact me. You should not be paying for this shit." I agree.
All right, we'll talk.
Yeah.
All right. We should make it another Happy Studios version of Patreon where we take 12% from everyone else.
What would we call it?
Oh, Another happy Patreon.
No, but like, you know how like there's like Big Sandwich and stuff exists. What would we call our version of Big Sandwich? Like, what's our most iconic stupid riff? Probably the cum shit, innit?
Cum.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Big cum.
Big cum. Still got your ass.
Still got your ass. What?
Still give us your money with a gun. And it's
Give us
me
your
with
money
a gun.
with a gun. No, what other stupid riffs do we do?
I can't remember any of them.
No, yeah, they're all stupid. There you go. Anyway.
Subscribe to us on Big Cum.
We're on Big Cum, everyone.
We're on Big Cum.
Jesus Christ. Right. Anyway, that is it from us. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, Nathan, for hosting this podcast with me.
Thank you.
And do
me.
Do you have any parting words for everyone?
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Let's share them with us.
Give your mum a call.
Yeah.
If she's alive and if you talk to her.
And if you don't,
If not-
I'll give her a call.
Which is dead.
No, not the dead one. I'll call the alive ones. Some of them I might call up and someone answers the phone and they're like, she passed. And I'm like, well, then this is a respectful call and I won't have sex with your mum.
Call your mum. If you're not, if your mum's a cunt
Yeah.
or she's not alive, then call me.
Yeah.
My number is.
Don't. Don't. It's too late in the podcast. I'm not pulling out that bleep, so just don't do it. Just don't do it.
I'll tell you. Know when you say that. I'll tell you.
Well, then let's see. Let's see who gets.
All right,
because I won't do it because I couldn't do it to you as well.
I know you could.
Fuck's sake, I'm nice about it.
No.
All right, I won't cut it. I'll just get rid of the audio. I'll just remove that chunk.
That's still just it's the same amount of work, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. All right. Anyway,
Let's have
fuck's sake. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Nathan, press that button, please.
No, you press it.
All right, I'll have to find it first. Hang on, everyone. Where is it? Here it is. All right, catch you later on the flippity flop, everyone.
Oh, 7.
Stop.